Red pill disclaimer. Welcome to Gawdzell's channel. By watching this video, you are choosing to take the red pill and see how deep the rabbit hole goes. All opinions expressed are Gawdzell's alone, and any copyrighted content belongs to its respective owners. Viewer discretion is advised.
Can you see it now? Can you see the Matrix for what it truly is?
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is going to be a great one, as always. You guys stay tuned. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's get right into it.
I miss him so much. Like, dang, you just changed my life completely. Something I never would expected to go through. Like, you want us to not be together that bad, to put my husband in there on something he did not do. Like that's so hurtful. You know what I'm saying? This could have went a whole different way. Why you ain't write a book then? I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot of fuck up shit that happened in your life that you needed to write a book for. Why you wait till he get successful and then use your daughter so you can write a book? What?
Right. That's messed up.
Where they do that at? Oh, and y'all also gonna find out that the chick put this on her ex-husband. She said that the child, her oldest child. So what you gonna say? Oh, I guess I attract men that touch. No. When you get pissed, you get mad. You want to go the police route and put charges on the nigga. Y'all gonna see that?
Right. That's what you're doing.
You don't, like I said, you don't gotta believe nothing I'm saying. When y'all get these transcripts, you gonna see. You gonna be like, dang. The email address, I have it pinned. Me and the team, we're gonna make sure, give us time. We're gonna make sure everyone who emails us and puts requests for transcripts, that you're gonna get the file for of the transcripts of the trial. Okay. Yeah, this information needs to get out. Like I said, this is something you guys said that trust me, I'm doing everything to get my husband home. Talking to the lawyer.
That's a shame, bro. Like, she that jealous. My boy was just trying to be happy with his new family. And she just had to come along and do this to him. Like, that's crazy.
Justice is served when we had full unity amongst ourselves. When we realize that we are really reflections of each other. How you gonna put anybody down that got carbon in their skin, man? We can't really put nobody down, that's still our reflection. What we need to do is put down the judgment and pick up some heart and the oppressor who got us in this position in the first place. So if you was able to fight back and find yourself, that just make you stronger than that rest. We don't need to pass judgment on nobody that ain't woke yet. Everybody got their own journey. Just because he not woke today don't mean he ain't gonna be woke next week. So instead of passing judgment on each other, which is some cowards, another act of more pusillanimous activity.
That is true though. Just because he ain't woke today, or just because she not woke today, don't mean they won't be woke next week. That is true though, right? That's why you just gotta give people a chance and just be patient with people, really.
Damn! All up in my shit. Now, China just had a robot expo just the other day, you guys.
Cannon.
X-robot, they are calling it. Okay, yeah, these things look real human-like. Look at that, that's crazy. It looks just like a video game.
Cannon.
Here goes another one over here. They all got different types of body mechanics and mechanism. Look at the cat on this one. But yeah, China had a robot expo, y'all.
Cannon.
They told y'all that the robots are coming. The robots are here. Now, China just had a robot expo just the other day, you guys.
Cannon.
X-robot, they are calling it. Okay, yeah, these things look real.
You sacrificed a goat. You seen that shit, bro. That's real life, bro. I sacrifice goats, chickens, mice, all that sacrificing goats and all that shit. That's real life. I do shit for certain shit though. Like I'm not allowed to explain it how you want me to explain it. I think how you want me to explain it, but yeah.
Well, I can do my research. That's interesting.
It ain't even gonna. You're not even gonna find it like
hard
that.
to Google.
You could try to do your research though. I don't even know what you find out though, bro.
You sacrificed a goat.
You seen that shit.
In numerology, first time reveal, 3 and 4 are enemy numbers. 4 is the number of law and order. Does it make sense that a 3, a criminal, would have issues with a 4, which is the police and law and order? This is how numerology breaks down in everyday life. You guys just never thought how to apply it. You want to see even more?
Yeah.
Blue, if you add it up in numerology, B equals 2, L equals 3. Blue adds up to 4.
How does L equal 3?
L equals 3 because it's the 12th letter. 1 and 2 is 3. So again, blue would equal 4. Red, R is the 18th letter, E is the 5th, D is a 4, so that adds up to 27. 2 and 7 is 9. So when you have red and blue together, 4 and 9 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. So even the blue and red lights that police function under all over the world, I might add, that light frequency is a 4. You understand how deep this stuff goes now?
Wow. Yeah.
This is some of the stuff I've been teaching my students within GG33, and now the public knows. So what I want the public to actually do is to start evolving all this. I drop enough seeds. And now you understand how people in positions of power actually use this. In numerology, first time reveal.
So you gotta start using blue. Nah, boy. I'm just talking, y'all. Don't take this shit.
Yeah, she iced my shit again. I definitely can't tag her. There must have been an angel by my side. She did that good hair. You see the Mexican? Yeah, she iced my.
Yo, what is that, bruh? Oh, man. I said I definitely can't tag her. You better not.
Money. Everybody want money. That's not my. That's not the goal here. The goal here was to make sure I got my son, make sure I take care of my responsibilities, and make sure I change my life for the better. And it's called self-care. That's it. Nobody wants to do all this other extra shit. Everybody's not with that shit. We're looking for something fresh, new. We need opportunities for children. We need opportunities for older people that actually can still work and have talent. We need opportunities for teenagers that are going through with their parents. We need something, a vehicle we all can ride on. Money. Everybody want money.
People born on certain dates have certain abilities. And if you actually use this as a psychological method, you'll actually see that people have certain abilities. Napoleon was a one life path. He was a leader. People who are born in the second are good at writing. Don't you have a best-selling book?
I've got a few.
I see.
Also said people born on the second are more feminine. That's what I don't think.
They can be. They can be. If you're born in the 5th, you're good at talking to the ladies. When you were born, Michael?
The 5th.
I see.
Here we go.
Not good. I can tell you the richest man in the world is Elon Musk, and he's born on the 28th. I can say the guy who used to be the richest man in the world before Musk took over was Bill Gates, born on the 28th. I can say Steve Jobs, born 2/24/1955. 1955 is a 28. Hold on. He started Apple on 4/1/1976, adds up to 28. You're laughing, but he's a billionaire using this stuff.
Yeah, but
that's the fact. You're laughing, but he's a billionaire using this information. But here's the whole point. If you guys want examples of this, people who are born in the 5th, 14th, 23rd are the most attractive people in the world. People born on certain dates have certain abilities. And if you
I guess it is really true that billionaires use numerology and stuff like that.
Everything I love, I'm done doing dash and shit. These niggas gave me Scooby-Doo shit turds and fucking chips from Wallace and Gromit. What the
Being depressed is to be in deep rest. It means your body and mind are resting too much, and you're missing this one thing from your daily routine. Consider yourself lucky if you're seeing this. It's probably the most important thing you'll hear all day, and chances are the algorithm's not going to show this to a lot of people. According to human energy field theory and quantum physics, everything is energy. From our thoughts to all that you see around you, it's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. And the only reason you and I exist is to turn the energy of our thoughts into physical reality. These ideas are commonly dismissed by the masses as hippie woo-woo nonsense, but more and more quantum theories are actually starting to provide a scientific basis for it. Everything is energy. Even Einstein said it with E equals MC squared. Your thoughts, your body, every physical object around you is energy. Emerging theoretical sciences like quantum physics or string theory are slowly uncovering what ancient mystics may have already known for thousands of years. Humans are the force by which the energy field of thinking is converted to become the energy of the physical world. Look around you. Almost everything you see used to be a thought that became real when people partook in the process of creation. This fidget spinner was once just a thought that only existed in someone's mind before the actions were taken to turn it into a physical object. The same applies to non-physical creations like music, ideologies, businesses, and theories. A human's main purpose is to create, and if we go prolonged periods without doing that, we end up in a state of deep rest. Depressed. When was the last time you created something, worked on a side project outside of school or work that you're just excited to work on? It's in moments like those, when we're working towards creating something that we are genuinely passionate about, that we feel the most alive and the furthest from being depressed. We get inspired to create through our information diet. The content we consume, watch, listen to, read about, all either fuels or inhibits our ability to create. Every thought that has entered your head, every bit of information you've consumed in your life has led you up until this point right here. There's a reason we loved stupid cartoons, Lego, coloring books, playing in the sand, or even Minecraft when we were younger. They're all tools, part of our information diet, that if used right can inspire creation. A great childhood consists of consistent creating and imagination, which is why life felt so light and free back then. When we get bogged down with work, school, chores, responsibilities, errands, and are too tired at the end of the day to create, we start getting sad and gloomy. The happiest people are the ones who take on side projects, hobbies, mini passion obsessions on their own terms outside of work or school, or even just those who genuinely love their jobs. Because they are creating something with some sort of end vision in mind. They are turning the energy of their thoughts into physical manifestations. And when they achieve that vision, they move on to the next thing, enjoying the process more than they do the end result. Doctors will never tell you this, because depression is a multi-billion-dollar industry with all the pharmaceuticals and therapists that are meant to keep you hooked on that low state so they can keep getting paid. To be honest, it's kind of the reason I started making these videos. I was bored with where my life was and started creating something I was genuinely interested in and shared it with others. Now, depression may very well be a chemical imbalance in your brain that needs physical attention, so this is not medical advice by any means. But don't use that as an excuse to not even try to create, to work on something meaningful in your life. Don't let those doubtful thoughts in your mind or even the opposing comments on this video put you down. Every human brain will feel happier if they are creating, working on something they genuinely love and believe in every single day. Jordan Peterson said it best: work as hard as you possibly can on at least one thing every single day and see what happens. Give it a shot. Think about everything you loved doing when you were younger and write it all down in a giant list. Then narrow it down to a handful of root reasons as to why you were interested in everything in that list to begin with. Read that list every day and fine-tune your information diet to only things that support that list, and eventually a stroke of inspiration, an idea so amazing that you will have no choice but to pursue it, will hit you. And that idea will cause your mind to shift and to actually be genuinely excited to create whatever that thing is in your life and awaken from your state of deep rest. Try it if you feel like you're ever stuck in a mental rut. Change your mind and you will change your life. Being depressed is to be in deep rest. It means
deep rest. That's crazy, man. Like, depression is real though. I can't lie. It can hit you at any time. But you gotta, like literally go through it and just get through it, man, and transmit it. That's the best way to do it. Transmit it. Find something. Gotta find something that inspires you, motivates you. you know, to keep going. That's really it.
This is why most...
Listen, it's a lot of truth and jokes. All these Hollywood boys start out normal when it comes to fashion.
Then next thing you know, you got on a thong. That's how Sith Lord, Rick Owen, Mark J. Fashion Week. Yeah, they want to see men up there stripping down. Because the more you get in that fashion, the more you realize who is ran by and what it stemmed from. Baphomet culture, bruh. The weird European societies and they weird things that they had going on, bro. And no knock to them, but y'all had some weird shit that's not like us. Well, all y'all, I'm different. I'm going to Fashion Week. I'm different. Listen, bro. Why are y'all so pressed and so excited to wear other people's brands? I don't know about Rude. I think that's a black-owned brand, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we should be throwing our own events. We shouldn't be trying to scale up these brands just to be in the industry, bro. But then it's like, oh, that's not inspiring to you. Nobody wearing this shit, right? Until you start seeing shit like this, bro. Niggas trying to be Gotham City. Nothing wrong with it, though. Go ahead. Listen, it's a lot of truth and jokes. All these Hollywood boys...
Bro, what is going on, bro? This world is so crooked right now. It's so crazy. For real.
You know why everybody today is saying they don't give a fuck that this guy lost his life? Because this video is the video that characterizes his whole existence. Oh, this is the heartless nigga that was digging up a grave. Oh, who cares? That's the only thing I'm saying. If you care about the people and you care about the culture, just give a little bit of an ounce of the other side. A little bit of an ounce. Okay? Normalize something. Humanize people. That's it. I took a gangster. Like, come on, bro. You even talk about dudes. You talk about these guys in these communities that you're making videos of like a boy who's voyeuristic. No dude who kicks it with niggas says, I took her gangster to... Nobody says that. Like, nobody says that. Nobody says that except a voyeuristic boy. Oh, I took her gangster. I took this gangster I took him to my little sister's sweet 16. Like, what are you talking about? You know why everybody today is saying they don't give...
Take a look at this old bell that they just digged up, y'all. This right here is in South Carolina. This bell weighs almost 560 pounds alone. Of course, they had to use one of the Tonka toys in order to dig it out of the earth because no man can lift that on its own. But you guys do know what bells were used for, right? You guys do know why we don't see them anymore, right? Why we don't hear them anymore. Remember we used to hear them all the time? Just take a look at all these bells over here. This was in the early 1900s. They gathered almost 170,000 bells all together and they destroyed them. Like over here. When bells are rung, they emit a powerful frequency and vibration that dispel negative energies, which in case promotes healing, health, wealth, abundance. Not to mention they ward off negative entities, parasites within you and around you. This is why big bells and certain bells were housed in churches, because churches was actually a place that you can go to heal thyself. Do you guys remember Spider-Man and Venom? Look at the scene over here when Spider-Man tries to release the Venom, the symbiote, the parasite. Y'all see how he rung the bell? And as soon as he rung the bell, I hope you guys understand where I am getting at. They removed everything that promotes healing within. Because as long as we're not healed within, then the outer world reflects what's the inner world, which right now it's a lot of chaos. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. And this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times.
It says copper bells can heal us and they don't want that. Reptilians don't like bells. I'm reading the comments. The bell sounds heals the body. I didn't notice. Dang, that's dope. She learns something new every day. But dang, did y'all see how they showed that in Spider-Man? That was interesting.
What advice would you give to someone starting, trying to connect with their ancestors?
Well, first of all, we need to understand that we're born connected to our ancestors. We have their blood. There's no, denying that fact. This is genetics. This is basic science, right? However, when we get into the spirituality aspect of it, you're probably going to have to unlearn some of the lies you've been told about African traditional spirituality, about ancestral veneration. And what's interesting, a lot of people don't notice, is that spirituality predates all religion. That's just the truth. Religion was created. Not only was it created, like even the ancient Chinese still to this day practice ancestral veneration. Nobody talks about that. They only talk about when black people do it because it was like basically shunned upon, because when they brought the Africans to America, it was like, no, you cannot practice that. Now you're going to practice what's in this Bible, because the Bible now basically is a method of So if we tell you you're going to go to hell and you're going to die, if you don't basically do what we say, you're probably going to do what they say. So they stopped practicing anything ancestral and started practicing Christianity, Catholicism, which basically is the same thing. So if you want to get into it, you're going to have to unlearn some of those lies. And unfortunately, that is passed down generation to generation. And until you start questioning these things, until you start looking for these answers, you're probably going to think it's evil or whatever they call it, demonic, I don't know.
What advice? That's why Diddy jazzed up that day. When we was at the party, he grabbed Lemmy by his collar and was like, don't ever play with that girl ever again. Talking about me, like, don't ever play with her. Like, you'll play with their budget, play with talent. Like, y'all playing with me. I will never forget that day, bro. The Diddy party, we went to the little private area behind the, cause he had a house behind his house. Like, he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. Me and Lemmy go upstairs. They told him that he can't bring his security. He went in with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. We go upstairs. He's like, "What's up, Diddy? You know, you met Krishan. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you Krishan." And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, "But do you with her? Like, don't play with her. All she needs is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her." And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't me that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people thought at, like, it was just like, come on, yo, you playing, that's why Diddy.
We all know about Diddy.
Aliens live in the water. Aliens live in the water.
Mine's somewhere out there.
And they have these things where in the water, they put nanotechnology in your water and your food, so they can press a button and your stomach.
I know a smoke shop that sells all the flavors.
They do weird. They have weird technology. I'm trying to expose everything right now. They do weird technology. All the food that you're eating right now, they put little technology in there. So when they want to get you feeling sick, like if you really don't like feeling sick, they can press a button or feel nausea. If they have nanotechnology. All the aliens are in the water. They're actually getting ready to come out with everything. It's fucking insane. We're in the end times right now. I'm not even kidding, guys. Get right with Jesus. I'm not kidding. I promise you guys, I wouldn't lie. I'm not a weirdo. I'm safe. I'm not. Aliens live in the water.
You know what's crazy though? He's just saying everything that we already know. Like, I always looked at it like that. Like, he's not really saying nothing. Like, we already know about all that. And I know technology and food and all that. They put that in the sky too. So. Yeah, but hey, at least he I guess he's putting something out there, right? Some type of awareness.
When we look at a person falling in love, for a brief period of time, whether they use the ego, whether they play games, or whether they let it annihilate them, the annihilation is the object, and I'll explain that in a few minutes. Either way, they must admit, whether they fight it or not, that they are not the same as they were before they fell in love. It is something that alters and changes a person. And it is the driving force that will get a person to do something that they normally wouldn't do. Mm-hmm. And you know it's a form of consciousness because it usually happens when you don't plan on it. You know what I'm saying? So some people say, I choose to be with this person because I want to fall in love with this person. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to fall in love with that person. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it could be some person that you might not even like that you fall in love with. You see what I'm saying? That you fall in love with. You know?
It's the energy.
When we look at
energy.
a person...
It's the energy. That's what it is. I think that's what it is, y'all. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna talk about some stuff that people be scared to talk about, especially in the spiritual community. A lot of people that are promoting spirituality and a lot of things that come from spirituality, or the gains that you get, the main gains that are being promoted, shall I say, is love, like romance, and abundance, money, right? But nobody talks about the most important one, protection. I'm not even playing with you. I literally almost got, a cult tried to groom me into it, baby, but I said no. I don't do that. And the reason why I was able to make that decision is because of my divine protection. Can I get an I shake? Can a church say? And a lot of people don't know I grew up hanging around pimps, and then I just grew up with manipulators, so I understand how that shit goes. So whenever you stand up against a manipulator, you are literally faced with a punishment or isolation, where everybody in the group quit fucking with you, and also you're being punished because you're isolated and you're condemned for not just following suit. So I'm in a punishment phase, y'all, or whatever, but I'm doing it gracefully because I said what I said. A lot of my clients and a lot of my followers and supporters, y'all be mainly focused on my money and love products. No, baby, let's get into this protection soap that I infuse with real frankincense and real myrrh and sea salt. Y'all need to I can't even talk these devils out here. Protect your aura, baby. You get in the shower, you say your prayer, you say your affirmation, however you connect to the divine to ask for protection, and you use Lincoln body. Alright, I'm gonna talk about some stuff that people be scared to talk about, especially in the spiritual.
You should have an altar. That's quintessential, and most indigenous people around the world have altars. It's only the Western religion factor, basically Christianity and Islam. When I say that, because these particular ones, they're so hard. Christianity and Islam, they're so hard on this particular aspect of the hard-nosed fundamentalism, and you can throw in aspects of Judaism, although all of these particular religions in their infant state, in their inception, they have all the ritualistic stuff about them. But in so many words, because they're so built on moralism and making evil out of any kind of practitioner of the spirit realm, a lot of times the Western world, being the inheritors of this, and we being the people that this was forced on, we tend to basically not have altars. So we're not talking about giving you some alternative way to pray. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about building an energy conduit or an energy base within your dwelling space, in your home. That should be first and foremost. Should be in your home. Most homes that would have an altar and a certain amount of energy would be protected from break-ins and different things. Especially if you set up an altar, and in this particular case, set up a device for protection. Well, what is the device for protection? In so many words, do you know that basically, if you set up an altar, and you sat down and you contemplated in your mind, what would be something as a device of protection? What type of object, what type of anything that I would say that I would want to put on this altar for protection? Do you know that the most powerful one is the one that would come up out of your mind? You see, we're not talking about old rituals and things that's been depleted because of some ancient priest put some formula together or some strategy together 1,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago. We're talking about a new eon of energy. And this energy is coming from inside of you. You're the ones that's returning to the lofty state. So therefore, the most important ritual is one that you think up yourself. That would be one of the most important rituals. I would suggest for some people, for bibliography purposes, was to get the latest book by Philip Cooper. Philip Cooper is a guy, he wrote a book called Magician. Now, I don't know if that particular book is in print, The Magician by Philip Cooper. I think it's called Effective Studies in Magic. Or Studies in Effective Magic. Effective Magic. But he does have one now called Basic Magic. And only thing I want you to do is to get the book, to study the book on a guideline on how magic is done, to get a simulation of the concept in your head. I'm not telling you to actually go and do what he tells you to do in the book. I just want you to get, if not his book, any book on basic magic and basic rituals, and just to get a concept on how to deal with it or what's going on. But I don't necessarily want you to do what's in the book. Now let me explain. Stores like Barnes and Nobles, Borders, and all of these particular mass national bookstores have magic sections. There's a reason why the government feels safe to have magic sections in all of these stores, because none of that magic works. So they can print volumes of books, because number one, some of the systems have been defunct for thousands of years. Some of the magic that the system, traditional systems that's still on the planet that's functioning, that magic has been depleted. So they know that most of the stuff that you go and buy in those books, they don't work. That's why they sell them. But I want you to go and buy a couple of these books just to get the concept of what all this is about. You see, what all this has got. There's tons of books out on basic magic. Basic magic. And get the concept of what it's about. After you get a basic premise in your mind, then I want you to go in and start making up the rituals based on your own self. Anybody can do it. You just do what comes in your mind and have enough faith or have enough confidence in your mind to know that it's authentic. And do the ritual that way. So basically, dealing with the altar, we're talking about draping some type of cloth over something in your house. And the first two things after you drape the cloth is to start with 2 candles. We tell people these days to always deal with 7-day candles. Hand me that candle over there so that the people would know what this is. Deal with 7-day candles. Deal with 7-day candles. It is safe to deal with 7-day candles or any candle encased in glass. Do not use any candles that are not in glass. That's for safe measures. That's a no-no. First thing, because number one, you're not dealing with just something that you're dealing with a certain thing, a certain ceremony that you're going to deal with a few minutes. You're going to out in the candle. Some of these things might have to take days, or some of these things you might want permanent. But if they're encased in glass, they're safe. That's the first thing. So you want to start with draping something over something wooden, preferable, but anything, a speaker, a table, or anything, and making your own personal altar, and start with either 1 to 2 candles. It could be 1, but 1 to 2 candles for 7 days. Any particular color? At this time, I think that the most new age color, and I'm not talking about new age in the aspect of terminology, the most color, the color I would think right now to deal with in the now would be blue. I would think that blue would be one of the key colors. Because the universe, which you call the triple blackness of space, it says in the book of the law, which was a book that came by an angel by the name of Awas, it tells you that Newt, which is the great mother, say, I am black to the people who are blind, but I am blue to the people who can see. So I would say blue, but there's several things you can deal with and stuff. Red is a great time for a lot of high energy. White is always good. Green is good for money. You see what I'm saying? Green is good for money. So you can start with things, yellow is good, gold. But I would think right now what you would want to do, and I would say blue, but I would also say if you're going to build an altar, take the color that you like. Everybody got a favorite color. So your favorite color should be the color that you should put on your altar, because that is your inner self. We don't know why we like certain colors. It just is. Your favorite color is the one that you should put on the altar, because what we're dealing with here is we're dealing with something that is uniquely you, and so that means that the energy is going to be directed to you and for you, because it's coming outside of you. You're drawing out something. So start with the best color that you like. So I said blue, but you might like pink. But it's a great color. It's the color of the goddess Urzuli in the voodoo. You might like yellow. Well, that's the color of the goddess Oshun in Yoruba. You might like red. That's the color of the goddess Sekhmet. You see, in Egypt. You see. Purple, the color of Osiris in some mythology. Green, the color of Osiris. You see, your whites and your blacks are dominants. But then again, if you want to deal with some real deal power, get a black candle. Depends on what you're dealing with at the particular time. What you're dealing with. So, what you want to start with that, and then you want to find out what type of entity that you want to deal with, or what type of ancestor. In this particular case, you want to deal with, let's start with the entities. There's a good book you need to get called The Dictionary of Ancient Deities by Charles Russell Coulter and Patricia Turner. Charles Russell Coulter, C-O-U-L-T-E-R, and Patricia Turner. And that book would have just about every deity on the planet. Go through it. It's a dictionary, and go through whatever culture that you feel you're drawn to, and find a particular entity up, and then let it jump out at you in the particular aspect of using that. You should have an altar.
That's dope, bro. Like how colors have its own energy to it. You don't even know why you like that color, but like it. That's interesting. All right.
Bless is be less, appreciate is appreciate, and hello is hell is low. Slaughter is laughter. So the English language has been manipulated to trick your subconscious mind, because they want you to think slaughter is laughter, and they want you to cast hidden spells on yourself. When you're saying bless, you're actually saying be less subconsciously, even though the vibration of the word might be of positivity, but the subconscious picks up less, and the subconscious takes everything as truth. So be careful of the words you say, because words mold your mind, and your mind molds your external reality. Everything in your external world is a projection from within yourself. You change your internal world, you change your outer world. So be very careful with the words, like weekdays and the weekend when you're weakened. A daze is a form of a trance. Bless
Alright, y'all. I seen a lot of shit in my
Then we
time.
go another level.
Pay attention. We're gonna talk about it and watch it again. I know a lot of y'all gonna say a string.
Okay, we got another camera. Hold on a second, young man. Hold on.
Why are you doing that?
Let me cut from this side so
Tell
that
you
young
this guy is.
kid over there can watch. Are you ready? Hold on. I do my Chuck Berry walk every time he played Lucille. He always did that move right there, yes? And no
String, right?
How are you doing that? Pick it up.
How was he doing that?
Watch it again.
Explain that part.
Watch it again. Watch it again.
Let's watch
Are you
that
ready?
again. That's
Now we deliver
crazy work, bro. This dude's the devil.
camera, and then
This dude is out in the...
Yo, I don't know. I know magic, like people can do magic, but hey, he over here look like he got telekinesis. I'm just saying. Come on, man.
Bronx
I
used
ain't
to
doing
go up there with my uncle back and forth to see him. My uncle said, bro, this the devil.
Look at him.
He made me and my homeboy that was with me rings connect together. Like, put our championship football rings together, y'all. I'm giving y'all a little detail on this dude. And why I'm showing this, because usually it's magic. He bit a quarter in half out my pocket. He had blood on his teeth, y'all. This dude's next level. Like I said, I don't believe in magic, but I'm glad I get to show you this guy. There is no string, bro. How is he bringing it and levitating it up with his mouth? His hair? What is he doing? And y'all comment below, man. This is real biz, man. I have to know. Like, I've been watching him for a long time, and I know it's a trick, but I don't know this trick. Somebody. All right, y'all.
That's a crazy trick. Somebody put me on. I gotta know what the heck he doing, because he got me, like, got my mind blown. I don't know how you doing that, bro. It's crazy. Like, he really, like, he over there got superpowers. Damn. Damn.
A woman will give up on a relationship like that. Men are more spontaneous when it comes to breakups. Women plan things in advance. So by the time she splits, she has already been thinking about it for a while. And then, of course, there's monkey branching. Women don't stay single for long. And I contend that all women are single at all times. She's just one excuse away from leaving you. Can they be trusted? I don't know. The modern woman can't. One of the first things that you have to look out for is if a woman says that she is more of the traditional type and that she's not a modern woman, that's your first clue that she's a modern woman. When she says, I'm a traditional woman, or I take things slow. That means in the past, she hasn't taken things slow, but you're the lucky one now. Now you have to take it slow. We'll get into this more further in the 12 rules for men regarding.
So Black China had a Baphomet tattoo, which I didn't even know she had, bro. And if y'all don't know, she was one of the main people who first came on the internet with all that BBL shit, right? Remember, she had like 10 million followers. This back when followers really meant some shit, right? Before they had all them bot followers. But it's just let you know a lot of these people in this industry, they do these satanic vows and then you try to opt out later, bro. Nah, nigga. Ain't no opt out later, bro. Ain't no change your life later, bro. How you gonna sell your soul, get all the riches in the world, and then try to switch it up? Nah, this your God. This who you pledge to. You giving all your fucking energy to these low frequencies on this realm, bro. Keeping the people slower. Now, her influence nowadays, you don't know how much Black China had influence, but nowadays this shit don't matter like that. But back when she was relevant, she was doing damage, bro. No different than these Negroes in the streets, man. Baby Luciferians, bro. Cool off niggas.
Charles the White just said black people moving backwards, bro. Black men especially. Y'all think he just talking for clicks or he got some truth vitality what he's saying?
A question maybe like a year ago, and I got to get your take on it. We had said the black man in the society of America is still at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
This is, white man, white, whatever other race, the black woman. Do you feel in 2024 that the black man is still at the bottom of the societal totem pole?
No, he's went further down. He's below the ground.
So we got the ground, the totem pole, then people. So he went further, yeah, he's further down. He's below the ground, homie. He's buried 6 feet deep. He can't even see the totem pole. The black man is an ass-obsessed individual. And he's controlled by his lower nature. He don't wake up with any plans, any goals, and any aspirations. The black man don't have a struggle. He wake up to feel good every day. Whether that's smoking a blunt, popping pills, or getting pussy, or seeking likes. The black man is way worse off than he was a year ago in America. He still don't own nothing.
Would you say because of our situation that we probably inherit poverty?
Charles the White just said black people moving backwards, bro.
Dang, that's not like, I don't feel like that's for every, you know? I don't know, bro. I feel like he gets some truths and some facts, but I don't agree with everything he's saying. I ain't gonna lie, because that's not true for every black man. Like, I don't think that. But I see where you're coming from.
A woman has passed away on the first day of Burning Man, and for those of you who don't know, this is a week-long festival that takes place in the desert of Black Rock City, Nevada. It gets the name from the ritualistic burning they do of a massive effigy called the Man. This takes place on Saturday night, and the next day they burn a massive temple. This festival is something like you've never seen before. It's a week long, but you have to bring everything you need in order to survive, because the only thing that they sell there is ice. They don't sell food, nothing. It's very important that you make friends with people, you trade, you barter, and you gift each other things. When it comes to the festival itself, there's a lot of artwork, sculptures, a lot of shows. I don't think there's any set headliners, but from what I'm seeing, Diplo is playing there, but just very interesting. A woman has passed away on the first day of Burning.
Tesla Cybertrucks are now being attacked by raccoons who are mistaking them for dumpsters. It looks like raccoons think the sleek, futuristic design of the Cybertruck makes it look like a high-tech trash can. A Cybertruck owner in Minnesota learned this the hard way when his $130,000 truck was attacked by raccoons during a camping trip. After securely storing food in the Cybertruck's lockable bed, labeled by Elon Musk as the Vault, the owner awoke to find the truck bed chewed to bits. However, the raccoons chewed through the cover, clearly believing the truck was a big dumpster. Photos online show the damage the raccoons caused as they tried to pry open the truck bed. It turns out that the Cybertruck's design, which resembles a dumpster, made it a target for these food-seeking animals. The resemblance between the Cybertruck and a dumpster has led to this peculiar problem. While the Cybertruck's marketing highlights its bulletproof features, there's no mention of being raccoon-proof. We don't know yet if Tesla will fix the damage for free under their warranty, or if the owner will have to pay for it himself. So if you're thinking of taking your Cybertruck camping, be prepared for the possibility of having to deal with some hungry raccoons. Tesla Cybertrucks are now being attacked by raccoons who are...
This is such a funny video. Like, how? You got raccoons doing that, bro. Raccoons are something else, for real.
Have y'all seen the new upgrade this month, y'all? Look at this. God upgraded the Matrix once again, and these animals are coming. Oh my goodness. What? Look at this, y'all. Look at all these new versions of octopus, octopi. What is this? Look how many hands or legs, that tentacles that thing's got. Bro, are y'all kidding me? In the Mariana Trench, bro, this thing's tentacles have teeth in it. Look at, I can't even tell if he's happy or if he's angry. Look at those teeth in those eyes, y'all. Oh my goodness. And then this Cyclops creature, look at that, y'all. Look at that big eye in those. Oh, nah, man. You see, this is why I'm an earthling. Okay, I don't want to have to ever meet anything like this in real life. Look at this. Yeah, the upgrade is here, y'all. I told y'all, Earth is updating. Earth is updating and upgrading. Are y'all ready? And you know those things are new because these people are always in the ocean looking for something. What that may be, I have no idea. But you guys are seeing these new animals pop up everywhere. From the sky, the land, the ocean. We told y'all, the new Earth is rising. The planet is going through an amazing shift right now, y'all. And let's continue to get this shift. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm only raising awareness to
I don't know, but some I don't know if this is real or not, but people in the comments are saying, bro, it's a real or AI. Oh, it's and then she said it's AI. Oh my effing god. Let me look back.
Octopi.
That might just be AI. Not gonna lie. He called it octopi. I don't know, bro. If these new creatures or this is AI. I don't know. But if it is new creatures, that's interesting. And if it is AI, dang, how did AI even, think of that type of, like, dang, imagine seeing that. That'd be crazy.
Bike lanes, how do they work? I'll slap the shit. Shut the
Oh.
Can we keep the bike lane clear? That's a smart place to stand. Good job blocking the bike lane. Hey, get out of the way. Can we not block the bike lane? Where's the sidewalk? I'm sorry, does it say walk? It's a great place to walk. Man, that's a nice bike you got there. Hello, where's the sidewalk? Bang! It's a smart place to stand. Yeah, that's not stupid at all. Bike lanes, how do they work? I'll slap the shit. Shut the
Why you get so mad, bro? Just get out the way.
Does nobody want to say it? I'ma say it.
Nah.
The creator is forcing us back to mama. The creator is forcing us back to the earth, back to nature. The creator is forcing us back to unify and, to be reunited with one another. The creator is forcing us back to be self-dependent. The creator is forcing us back to eat correct, forcing us back to breastfeeding, forcing us back to permaculture, agriculture. I mean, it's an amazing thing, for those that haven't learned any of these unique, skills by our ancient ancestors. Y'all probably all crazy right now and running around like chickens with y'all head. But that's the reason why the creator is also raising up healers in these last hours. A healer such as myself that know about agriculture, farming, that know about how to heal with natural herbs, that can give you a formula for breast milk if you're not producing your own colostrum and producing your own breast milk, that know how to do things like save food, doomsday prepping, do combat training, all of the things that we got away from that we were doing as an everyday practice in our ancient culture is now coming back, and we're being forced to get back into these things because the matrix is broken and the system is straight failing right now. The matrix, it's so many glitches in the matrix right now. It is crazy. Everything is being recalled. This war got all types of materials being held in the middle of the sea. COVID-19 caused a lot of shortages on foods, on formulas. Bacteria overgrowth is crazy because the air is acidic. Everything is acidic around us. And y'all know that, the creator created bacteria to neutralize acids. So we seeing bacteria overgrowth in the food supply. And what about the shortages of H2O? But everybody say, Yaki, you crazy for teaching people not to drink H2O, but even H2O. It's a shortage on water. Y'all want to show y'all the articles, and it's gonna make you grow your own fruit trees. It's gonna make you drink your fruits where your H3O2 constituents is truly at. I mean, once we see the times that we in and the times we're heading to, the matrix is failing. The matrix is broken. This is at its end, y'all. So it behooves us to start learning the ancient knowledge and the ancient pathways of our ancestors. That way we can be the last one standing when the smoke clear, when the dust clear and the smoke settle, or the smoke settle and the dust clear, however we want to say it. We are shifting into a 5-dimensional space of density. Everything is upgrading. Everything is leveling up. You see Elon Musk. You see him using the whole Nikola Tesla theory. You see the Hydro Collider where they're taking atoms and they're smashing them together at Mach speeds and at the sign of light, opening up new portals. You see technology is being uncovered from the earth. Giant bones, mountains that is really in giants. You seeing mountains that is really tree stumps. I mean, so the past is being uncovered and being rediscovered, right? and they're using these ancient technologies that was left here by our ancestors, and they're using these things to speed up time. So we are aging faster, we are oxidizing faster, we are rusting faster, food is rusting faster, shortage on minerals, the soil is mineral deficient. So even if you're growing your own food, if you don't know the ancient ways of Africa, if you don't know the ancient ways of the Aboriginal Americas, you don't even know how to grow their food properly to even have the phytochemical and the phytonutrients inside the foods to sustain your bodies.
Dang. Yeah, this matrix here is falling though. Like we all see it. Come on now. Everything it just feels different. Right? It even feel different. You can feel it.
So this is The Simpsons if they were real. Look at Homer. Look at this Ooh, Marsh. No wonder. How do you end up with a guy like that?
Right.
That looks just like the crib. And the pink car. My boy Bart. Alright, let me stop. That's so cringy. Lisa playing the saxophone. I forgot her name. Yo, what's her name? Let me know down below. That's the factory that Homer works at. Mr. Burns, the baller. That's Flander. Krusty the Clown. Yo, I don't really look like Krusty. That's no, that's not. Mo's the guy that works at the gym, right?
The dude
I forgot his name. What cartoon should we see next?
Shop.
So this is The Simpsons if they were real.
I don't think this is a good depiction of The Simpsons, though. I don't know.
If train wheels were like normal wheels, the wheel would just slip off the track at every turn. Instead, the train's wheels are actually shaped like a cone. The wheel's tread, the flat part, makes contact with the rail and supports the train's weight. And this conical shape allows the wheels to adjust their position on the track. When the train moves through a curve, the wheels shift slightly, with one side moving up the cone and the other side moving down. This allows one to move faster than the other. If train wheels were like normal wheels, the wheel would just...
why you don't want to get hit by... You don't want to get hit by anything, actually. I'm not even going to say that. So, I'm going to just leave that alone. But, dang. No wonder, though.
So this guy right here was riding his motorcycle in the rain because that is his favorite thing to do. And then he came across this strange phenomenon or a glitch. He noticed that the ducks were standing still and looking up to the sky like they are waiting on somebody. Look at that, y'all. Not just these ducks, but these. Wait, are those white ducks? What are those? But yeah, they're all just looking up at the sky, looking there frozen. They didn't even get out the way when he rode his motorcycle through it, y'all. What?
Explain this to me. Why are these ducks?
See, it's evident that something must be going on because these birds are directly connected to the ley line. And interestingly enough, all the sky has been red, green, silver, gray, black, blue. It's literally been every color. And birds are the messengers. Stick with me, y'all. Let me show y'all how everything is connected. Birds are messengers. Everything in the physical realm is a reflection of what's happening in the spiritual realm. Birds are used as messengers. This right here would be the personification of the Greek god Hermes, or known as the Roman god as Mercury. Now, as you can see, he's got feathers all over him because he's flying, he's telling the news, and he's holding a caduceus. The caduceus represents your kundalini energy rising up your staff, which is your spinal cord. This is representation of the melanin, the neuromelanin within us that's rising, also known as the crystal oil, the crystal, ultimately reaching our pineal gland, which has crystals in it, the crystal oil. Now check this out. I told you Hermes represents 24, and we are in the year what? 24, which I told you he was holding a staff, right? And the staff is a message telling us our kundalini energy is rising and ultimately activating our first eye, which is known as the third eye. So that's a message, which is 24, and we are in the year 24. And then I told y'all the kundalini energy represents our neuromelanin, the melanin that's within our base of our spine that's rising, and that gives you 24, and we are in the year 24. The caduceus gives you 31. Now stick with me. 3 plus 1 gives you 4, which is the heart chakra, which we are rising to. We are ascending from the solar plexus chakra, which is the 3rd chakra, into the heart chakra, which is the 4th chakra, the green chakra. 3 plus 1 gives you 4. So what have we been seeing in the sky? Planet X. 3 plus 1 gives you 4. This is why as of lately we've been seeing 2 suns. Not just 2 suns, but also 2 moons. Because this is Planet X. You know what else gives you 31? Sickle cell. This is why the show Supercell came out, and its premise was the people who have sickle cell anemia, which is all of us, our powers are about to be activated due to the 2 suns. Which brings me right back to this, why time is up. Time's up. Which is why the doomsday clock came out. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when they showed y'all this? Now again, the Greek god Hermes is also known as Mercury, the Roman god. Now Mercury is something that is using thermometers because that particular metal expands when it gets hot. So this is why the planet's getting hot. Which is why the whole thing with heat domes came out. Y'all see that? And not just the heat domes, but there's wildfires happening all over the planet. So Mercury is the messenger telling you that the planet is getting hot, which is charging up. We are charging up. Our melanin is charging up. The earth is charging up. Why? Because she's about to catapult us into the next dimension. The Schumann resonance is charging us up. This is why the Creator movie came out and they went to the SoFi Stadium. And then you see him holding a sun charging sign, literally telling us that the Creator is charging us up, is charging the bots up, our bodies up, because our bodies are vessels, which again is activating our X gene, 23, which is why the snakes, when they coil, they make an X, which is synonymous to your DNA, which again is the X gene. This is why 31, the sun has been looking like a hexagon lately. Again, y'all see? Looking like a hexagon. Yeah, again, looking like a hexagon lately. This is why the Beekeeper movie came out. And what shape do bees create in? A hexagonal shape, which is sacred geometry. And also 31 gives you flower, which is also why the whole sunflower phenomenon came out, where all these sunflowers are basically turning their back from the sun. And 31 also gives you the Leviathan. And what happened? Everybody was talking about the Leviathan, right? The one being erected in New York, Empire State Building. To the very fact, and I was the first one to tell y'all, to show y'all that it had moved, meaning the planet is heating up. Mercury, the caduceus, the melanin, the message. Y'all seen how I made that connection just off a Doug video? And I could go on deeper and deeper and show you how so many things are connected. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency.
Like, I know, like, it feel like we've been waiting so long, but y'all see the changes. Y'all feel the changes. We can all feel it, man. We know something is coming. It's taking a little time, and that's with everything. The energy takes time. You know, even like you evolving as a person, it takes time. So you just gotta be patient with the energy, you know. So don't give up. Let's keep going. Better days are coming, you know, and eventually we won't be living like this forever. And I know that for sure.
And y'all thought Duke wasn't a part of the agenda. Once Drake shout you out, once Drake start blowing kisses at you, it's over with, my boy. Once he got you on his radar, he get to reposting you and shit. Then shout out to my boy Lindo Osama. Like Chief, man, my brain fried. Like he said, Duke already sexualized himself to all the people that's watching him, which is all kids. And who does he have to help promote the agenda? To get more kids watching him? Drake. Because when you get older, you not paying attention to these fucking people unless they force it down your timeline with clips and shit. With these clip pages. And I know y'all probably like, bro, they not even talking about none of that. That shit don't matter, bro. That shit doesn't matter. Niggas not paying attention to what the fuck going on with these people, bro. Like, then Drake, how the fuck he just skip over the they not like us? Oh, that was just rap beef. Nigga, that was not just rap. And you see Duke still fucking with this nigga. We just told you they not like us, bro. Why is you fucking with him, bro? You know what side he on, bro. Goofy. Oh, you're on the Kendrick woke side. You think, yeah, nigga, I'm one of them. And Kendrick an industry plant too. Fuck you talking about? And y'all thought Duke wasn't a part of the agenda. Once Drake shout you out.
This right here, I was in 10th grade. This picture is highly edited. There was no flower in my head. I didn't have on fucking flower pants and a flower pink shirt. I don't know. I didn't have on them shoes right there. Why are y'all? Hey, why the fuck is y'all trying to push this on me like that? What a real picture is? I can show you the real picture. Hey, who took the time to actually edit this like this? A nigga put a flower in my fucking head. A nigga put some tap shoes on me. Bro, who the fuck did this? I mean, at least you didn't edit out my Nike socks. God damn, I appreciate that.
At least you ain't editing out my Nike socks.
I swear, I wish I could have just been in a room with Mike one day. I just want to see what it was people was feeling. Cause look at how she reacted off that little interaction, that little side kiss, that little friendly ass kiss. She almost passed out. Look how geek she is off. What? I swear, I wish I could have just been in a room with Mike.
Other day, I was baffled. I see a nigga 23 years old coming in and order a kid's meal. I said, who is this for? Me? I said, get your grown bitch ass out of here. You think you Peter Pan fuck ass nigga? Get a big kid's meal, nigga. You grown ass nigga eating that little ass junior burger. I'm gonna punch that fuck nigga in his throat. Cause you being cheap and you cheating my system. That's like robbing me, nigga. If you 23, why the fuck you eating a kid's meal? Nigga, your nutrition and a 6-year-old nutrition ain't the same shit. Stop trying me. That's all I'm saying, man. It's a lot of casualties finna come from McDonald's soon. If you fuck niggas don't respect.
Bro, watch out. You know, I never understood how people can eat like that.
Nah, this ain't it.
Like I know you be hungry, but
like anybody who eats like this probably tastes like battery acid. I'm convinced. There is no way you would ever catch me.
This is how you stop yourself from being hungry. Watch people eat like this. I bet you don't be hungry no more. That looks so nasty, bro. I don't even know no more. Like I couldn't do it. No.
Eating like this.
Couldn't do it. That's just too much eating.
Like, what are we doing as a society? We're literally rewarding people to damage their bodies. Right? These people are literally willing to go to the lengths of damaging their bodies for clicks, for views, just to get a little bag. At the end of the day, you do what you want, but I feel sorry for your pancreas, and I feel sorry for your liver.
I feel sorry for him too, because that's just freaking ridiculous. Like, it's okay to indulge and stuff like that, but damn, that just like, you don't ever care. You doing anything.
Sir, did you know that slavery was a choice?
Get the fuck away from me.
Did you know that slavery was a fucking choice?
What do you think you're doing coming to somebody like this?
Oh, fuck.
Get the fuck you.
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Did you know that slavery
I really
was a choice?
don't. I don't like it when people jump in my face. So just kind of.
Well, I don't like it when people say slavery is a choice. But people still say that, right?
You cannot legally record.
Well, legally, you can't say that slavery was a choice.
Who the hell said that? Stop recording.
Joseph, I swear to God, if you keep Jojo.
Dude,
slavery.
Steph, it's illegal to record somebody.
And you know what's illegal? Slavery. And that shit wasn't a choice. Yeah, this ain't your hood, brother.
Why do you call him JoJo? He do look like a JoJo. Man, that is hilarious.
Behind you is called the mouth of God, the medulla oblongata, which sits and medulla oblongata has the most concentrated part of melanin, shaitan. Melanin. Satan is another name for melanin. In the base of the skull and the top of the spine is the most concentrated part of melanin, called the medulla oblongata of the Barahadna chakra. Satan get behind me. It's talking about the mouth of God and the most concentrated part of melanin, which in India is called akasha, black substance. That's where you get the word akashic records, which is melanin. So in the Bible they say in the last days there will be books open up.
Yes.
Are records.
Yes.
And he who did not find his name in the book will be cast in a fiery furnace or whatever. If you don't find your name in the book, it's because you don't have the damn book. The book is melanin. The Akashic, what is a book? A book is a records. So if you don't have the damn records, you can't find yourself in the damn records because you don't have the fucking melanin. So the books that was opened up in Revelation is the Akashic records. You see, which is called Akasha, which means black substance.
It's still gonna come back to you because I'm you. We two different ends of the same mirror. So when you get in the mirror, you see your reflection, right? Or a reflection. Everybody you meet in your life is a reflection of you. And did you know that the shit that we don't like in people, we only don't like it because we don't like that in ourselves? For example, like if you ever been around somebody and they be like, you talk too much. See what I'm saying? They only saying that to you because they wish they could talk. They don't like the fact they can't talk. Or you ever been around somebody and they be like, you ugly. They only call you ugly because they think they ugly. See what I'm saying? We only see, ain't no such thing as flaws. You know what a flaw really is? Just you seeing the shit in shit in yourself that you don't like. This how deep this shit is, man. When you leave here, everybody leaves with you. Did you know that? Yeah. When you leave this realm, everybody leaves with you. When you transcend this realm and you leave this avatar behind for good, and you go to these other dimensions and you keep going, everybody go with you because this whole reality was you. Everybody that ever came into your life, good or what you consider bad, and all your life lessons. That's all you. So it goes with you.
You know what? I think he got a point for real. Because we all really the same. We just consciousness. That's really it. Inside a different suit. That's all it is. And no matter how different we look, bruh, when it all comes down to it, we just consciousness. In a suit, in a different suit. Experiencing it from a different point of view. It's really good. Fat, short, tall. That's all it is.
Nah, I said it's heavy. Niggas is lined up. No, this shit is elephant. No! Only like niggas in one phone.
If only niggas could like put that much effort and energy into lining up outside job fair. You know what I'm saying? Cause them the type of people that was just in my comments the other day trying to clown black people for joining the white man army, fighting the white man war. Oh, you clamoring for the white man scraps and money. Oh, look what we have here. Well, look at these niggas lining up to try to get some free money. Little do they know, they about to be in debt to their eyeballs. For people to be, bro, people was looking up a glitch. We'll go with that. To deposit bad checks with their own bank cards and bank account with their personal information, social security number, address, routing number, everything. IP address from their phone. Y'all was lining up to do a glitch with your own information as if they don't know who they giving this money to. You are literally pulling out 30, 40, 50, 60,000 plus dollars worth of debt, a line of credit in your name. Chase, one of the first banks of this country, JP Morgan Chase. And y'all ain't even smart enough to try to like do some finesse and scam shit to like, fraud somebody else to do. Like, if only y'all put this much energy in the productivity. And now apparently they putting holds on people's bank accounts. Like y'all ain't, bruh. And these be the people that we argue with on these apps about intelligent shit. It'd be these people. These people are having children. These type of people can go vote.
According to psychology, confidence comes from accepting your insecurities because they don't define you, but how you respond to them does. It comes from facing your fears every day until you don't fear them anymore. It comes from setting your own standards because you have consistently met and exceeded them. It comes from not worrying about what will happen, but having faith that you will find a way to solve it. Confidence is not a skill to learn, it is a life to be created. According to psychology,
Why ain't nobody tell me Chase got a glitch going on right now, bro?
Why would Snoop Dogg, a seasoned veteran in the music industry?
Nigga said the CIA won, bro. Yeah, man. COINTELPRO never stop.
You need to take accountability for your own actions. And shoot black people for it. You got all those guns, you don't use them to come together.
Listen, man, this movie was a real documentary. I don't care what y'all say. They cloned Tyrone. You wanna know how I know this movie was a documentary, bro? And people are really under MK Ultra? I want you to comment if you seen this movie, right? I'ma wait. Now I want you to comment if you still eat fried chicken and you seen the movie. I just want you to comment if you seen the movie and you still eat fried chicken. That's the only thing I want you to do. That's the end of the video today. I want to add one more thing. These rappers was instrument in using and creating mind control on the masses of the people, bro. Thug life, y'all know, dude, nigga, do what you gotta do. Thug life. Niggas got the big bucks when they sold their soul. When they was making woke music, nobody wanted to sign them. Niggas said the CIA. What's this? Ain't that how Jay-Z look right now? This is how Jay-Z looks right now. That's how Jay-Z look right now. But look how old he was on this picture, though, when he had the shirt on. How? How? You don't believe magic is real? You don't believe warlocks is real? How? Yeah, that's supposed to be Basquiat. I know who it's supposed to be. But how does Jay-Z wear his shirt? How does Jay-Z wear his hair now? I know who they told you it was supposed to be, but that's who they wanted you to think it was. No, that was him depicting himself. They wanted you to think it was Basquiat. No. How you think he ended up? Why does he look exactly like that right now then? Look how old he was when he had his shirt on, though.
He just looked guilty.
But you don't believe magic is real, though. You don't believe warlocks exist. I'm gonna open y'all eyes up to this world that's hitting in front of your face. Check this out. Let's go to some late Jay-Z lyrics. Oh, nobody wins when a family feud. Jay-Z said himself. He said, Super Bowls. My wife in the crib feeding the kids liquid gold. We in a whole different mode. Kid that used to pitch bricks can't be pigeonholed. I cooked up more chicken when the kitchen closed. Oh, we gonna reach a Billy first. I told my wife the spiritual shit really work. Pay attention. What you think he talking about, man? Look, what's this? Ain't that how Jay-Z look right now?
Huh. We at Ralph's. Double stuff. Huh. Oreo. Oh Lord, they got them ground turkeys. Huh. That's shredded cheese. That's a row full of cookies, homie. Cookie galore. Huh. That's a pack of glizzy buns, homie. Huh.
Yeah, nigga, yo, Ops done got that new Honda E-Corner. Yeah, let his ass have it. Yeah, reload that bitch on that nigga. Turn that bitch sideways, cuz. Turn it, yeah, pull up, come here. Get that nigga right there, there you go. Turn it to the side. Turn it to the side one time, spin it around. Bitch. Yeah, what was that shit doing? Yeah, bitch. Go diagonal on that nigga. Go diagonal on the bitch. Turn it, bitch. Lateral. Horizontal. Punk ass bitch. Get his dog too. Yeah, let that nigga have. Yeah, nigga.
Everything be so much louder at night time too.
Like, no, man. Here, come here. I'll get you some cookies. Don't get us in trouble. Here, put these in your pocket. I'm gonna pour some milk and bring it up there. Come here, man. Wake up. Bring you a bag of chips up there. Wake up. Hey, Messiah, you want a Snapple? Here, take these up there too. Go, hurry.
Our hair was not designed to look long naturally down our back. It's just not our hair. Our hair was designed to be voluminous, to grow up and out. Once I finally just submitted to my hair on that, and I stopped trying to fight her and stopped trying to give her all of these extra lofty expectations, I was finally able to just make peace with it. Our hair was not designed to look long.
The first melatonin bottles, before they took it off, it said, and I quote, and I have the documentation, I might have it in one of my bags, if I don't have it at the house, it says, that melatonin, these are your first ones, because Lilly Pharmaceutical is one of the companies that put it together out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And they had a black woman working for them until she found out what was going on. And then she all of a sudden came down sick. But Lilly Pharmaceutical, some of the first ones that came out are these melatonin bottles. It said this: melatonin is a constituent of pineal tissues. Crushed pineal tissues. So,
I hope you still got some of those bottles.
Oh, I got it. As a matter of fact, I got tapes floating around with it on there, but I have them. Melatonin is a constituent of pineal tissues. The first melatonin bottles, before they took it off, it said, and I quote, and I have the documentation, I might have it in one of my bags, if I don't have it at the house, it says, that melatonin, these are your first ones, because Lilly Pharmaceutical is one of the companies that put it together out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And they had a black woman working for them until she found out what was going on. And then she all of a sudden came down sick. But Lilly Pharmaceutical, some of the first ones that came out are these melatonin bottles. It said this: melatonin is a constituent of pineal tissues. Crushed pineal tissues. So,
I hope you still got some of those bottles.
Oh, I got it. As a matter of fact, I got tapes floating around with it on there, but I have them.
I done gave this stupid woman 16 years of my life. She had a baby on me with my granddaddy.
What, man?
I gave her 16 years of my life. She done had a baby on me with my granddaddy.
Man, you gotta be joking.
Man, I wish I was. I said 16 whole years, man. You going back and forth helping him get back to the doctor and everything, and the whole time, y'all doing the do. Man, this is the most devastating news I ever got in my life, man.
I know that hurt, bro.
When
Especially granddad.
My granddaddy, man.
When Johnny Broad do that job, man, she got to be mad.
Dirty. I said, man, you a nasty female, man.
Yeah, she is.
Man, that's for real, man. Then they had twins.
No.
Twins, man. Twins. Then the stupid girl, then she gonna tell me to my son, I gotta keep one and my granddaddy gonna keep the other one. I said, man, you better get out of my face, man. I done gave this stupid woman 16 years of my life. She had a baby on me.
Hollywood is afraid of Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed because they are stealing people away from the movies. Watch.
And you start to see Hollywood crumble. They're losing a lot of the most talented and creative minds to gaming
and to streamers. Like I Show Speed is a movie. Kai Cenat is a movie.
I Show Speed is a movie. Kai Cenat is a movie. They are the big two of streaming. They are a part of the big three of streaming. Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, and Aiden Ross. Like the big three of anime. My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer. It's a lot of people stuck in the past. But also what's stuck in the past is the movie and film industry. They're stuck on convention. And explained in that piece was that a lot of the creative youths of today are going to go to streaming and gaming instead of going to film. And they express that most film will become stagnant IP. At the end, he even says that I Show Speed is the new Tarkovsky, who is a famous Russian filmmaker, but the filmmaker for I Show Speed, obviously I Show Speed is the main actor, the story maker, but the person filming, that is the greatest director of all time, slips. He does all of this with an iPhone, and together with I Show Speed, they tell stories that are uncomparable. But what do you guys think about this? Is I Show Speed a movie? Is Kai Cenat a movie? Will movies become stagnant IP whereas everybody goes to streaming? Let me know in the comments, like, share, and follow, and we are watching Bald News.
The ancients were right. The Bible is right. The Quran is right. We're living in a creation. Now, the method of creation is something called a fractal holographic universal matrix. Fractal mathematics talks about the fact that they discovered this one fractal code, which is a very small mathematical formula that can create everything that exists in the known universe. And Pixar took that code and imported it into their cartoon or their animation software. They were the first ones to do it. They were able to create entire movies from one formula. The animation, the movements, the characters, the background scenes, the sky, the mountains, and all that, it's being created on the fly as the program code needs it. And they discovered that's the same exact code that's creating everything we need in this universe. The ancients were right.
Now, I told you motherfuckers stop letting y'all kids watch these motherfucking streaming motherfuckers. These motherfuckers said they were playing Minecraft for 2 days straight and decided to take a motherfucking shower together, dog. That's motherfucking different. I ain't never played video games with my homeboys. I'm like, you know what, dog? Let's jump in this motherfucking water and wash our ass. Now, I don't know if they actually got completely butt ass, but I don't give a fuck. That's different and it's nasty and it's suspect as a motherfucker. And Kai Cenat been doing a lot of suspect shit lately. See, when you ain't put on that motherfucking tennis skirt or whatever the fuck at Kanye West's daughter's birthday party, they probably came to your ass with a message like, hey, motherfucker, if you want to keep moving up, you're going to have to play with us. You know, the go along, get along gang. And he hopped his ass right in that shower with I Show Speed. I'ma show y'all why y'all need to stop doing this freak nasty ass shit. Do something else. Do something else. Why the fuck you in the shower with another motherfucking man, a dog, when you're supposed to be heterosexual? It don't make no motherfucking sense to me. You best figure it out, dog. Peace. Now
Also, a lot of artists, spellcasters, they understand frequency. Why do you think J. Cole's able to talk his album into selling? You heard what he said. You didn't even just repeat what he said on the record. This shit, he say, I ain't do no promo, still made all that noise. This shit gonna be different. I set my intentions. That's the magic right there. When he said that, he spellcasted that. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be different. I set my intentions. Whatever you set your intent on, thus it shall be. You know what I'm saying? So when you hearing that record, you know what I'm saying, from J. Cole, and you're not aware of frequency and sound and the impact it has on you metaphysically, you like, it's just a song I like. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It makes you feel a certain way. Why? Why does it make you feel so like that? Don't pay attention to what they just saying. Pay attention to how the music, the sounds, the instruments, it's the witchcraft. Right? It's the instruments. You know what I'm saying? It's the instruments. It's a vibe. You get what I'm saying? It's a vibe. You feel me? Like when you listen to certain songs, it's frequency. It's all frequency based. It's frequency based. Certain sounds, certain instruments are going to make you feel a certain way. They're going to lower your vibration or increase your vibration. Y'all with me?
My mic was muted, so anything I said, just ignore it. I was just saying, with this.
Also,
nah, I told you, motherfucker. That's crazy. Like, we know they're doing something, and if Kyle want to keep moving up, and yeah, they already doing something.
The ancients were right. The Bible is right.
Hollywood is afraid of Kaisenat and I show.
And then I said something right here. I was just saying that the reason why I feel like the movies and the Hollywood and stuff was falling off because their stuff was probably more authentic, and movies are just like, you know, they're not as long as live streaming. So that's what I was saying with that. But don't worry about it. We
also
get back into the video.
Wait a second.
Don't y'all find this strange how humans look like bacteria on the beach from a bird's eye view? Just pay attention as they go into the ocean and as they post up on the beach. Like dead ass reminded me of mosquito babies or sea monkeys. And if we put the video side by side with the bacteria under the microscope, it looks exactly the same. And us as humans like to make ourselves the main character when our actuality, in God's eye, we're nothing but a small bacteria. And our life compared to a star life is the same thing as a net life compared to ours. And we done all heard the saying, so above, so to below. So within, so without. Y'all remember this? This is the above. Y'all seen the bacteria? That's to below. In the same way the bacteria look like this outside, the same way it is inside. Open your eyes and see that we're nothing and everything at the same time. We're just living in the matrix that God created for us. But if you want to find out more secrets that's been hidden from you inside of this matrix, come.
That's so crazy how everything is connected though. Like, just the way we look at the stars is part of how, like, whatever God is. Well, I don't want to say that, whatever God is, because God is just energy. But that's what God see as us, you know. Dang. It's like how we look at ants. That's part of how God is looking at us. That's crazy.
Or just letting people have it in arguments. You are arguing with somebody, 9 times out of 10, you won't gain anything after you win. You spend an hour yelling, arguing with somebody just for them to see that you had the better point. In the process of you getting that satisfaction, you are draining so much energy and changing the relationship between you and that person. On a broader scale, it's not worth it, but while you're in the moment and you're caught up in your emotions, you can't see that. So you can get in a real life fallout with a close friend over some food. Shit don't even have to be that deep, but while emotions are involved, things escalate. That's why you have to take a step out of your emotions and just let the person have it. Nothing in your life will change by letting them think that they're right. They ain't gonna think they smarter than you. They won't try to belittle you. In 5 minutes, y'all gonna forget the conversation even happened. Y'all both hold on to it, y'all both amplifying it, it could turn out worse than it originally was in the first place. As long as you're secure in your point and you know that you're right, you shouldn't need it validated. Because in that process, you're making things worse than that feeling of satisfaction. I love y'all. Or just letting people have it in arguments.
It's nothing like fellowshipping, you know? So we see each other around, but we don't get it. Usher, how you been, man? I've been seeing you so long.
How much did we drink?
My forehead is sweating like Uncle Leroy at the dinner table.
It's hot as hell.
It ain't that hot.
Much more
It's nothing like fellowshipping, you know? So we see each other around.
Someone said you just can't be for self. Yes, you can fucking be for self. Because here's what you don't know. Because you've been, first of all, this whole idea of us as a collective people came from fucking the CIA and Martin Luther King with this "we shall overcome" bullshit. Black people before then knew you must be for self. And then when you resonate, when you elevate yourself to a certain level, then you could be service to others, motherfuckers. You know it's real when your glasses come off. You can only be service to others.
Wait a minute
when you have done.
Come on, man. How you gonna do that? You gonna say you know it's real when your glasses come off? I can't bypass that, bro. That was funny. I'm sorry. That was funny. My bad. That was actually funny right there. I gotta see that again.
And then when you resonate, when you elevate yourself to a certain level, then you could be service to others, motherfuckers. You know it's real when your glasses come off. You can only be service to others when you have.
Why did his glasses fly off his face like that, bro? No, he said. Just flew off his
I've done
face.
some service to self first. You've done nothing. You have nothing to offer, and you're trying to be in some fucking invisible community that they told you exists, but it's just nothing but a bunch of fucking Jerry Springer gossip bitches. Play with me if you think you know. Play with me. You're only repeating what was told to your fucking silly ass. This shit here is what you study to come into light and understanding that is from your mind, from your ancient self, from your ancient part of knowing. This is where it's from. We all can't just be for self, but yet everybody is. Everybody is for self and telling you that they love you. And it's all about a community. If they turned off the fucking water and white people have the power to do, you niggas will be eating each other in a fucking week. Yeah, just go look at the footage of them niggas when Katrina hit in that stadium, what they was doing. But we all one people. That's a fucking fantasy wish that is not coming true because you're missing the foundation. You must rise to something to offer. I was just like you. Oh, it's about the black people and raise each one, teach one. And someone said you just can't be for self.
This guy passed away, so rest in peace to him. His name is Brother Panic. And if y'all didn't know. Alright, pretty good.
This year and forward, the sun is now exposing everything. So you know how people have been putting these protective films over their car just so their car don't fade and all these type of things? Well, nobody expected for this new sun to be hitting the way that it has been hitting. And because of this is the side effects of the cars in China. So they are calling these things pregnant cars because they are literally being forced to swell because of the heat of the sun. This is in China, y'all. You guys are privy to what this new sun along with these new temperatures are doing to different parts of the world, y'all. You got pregnant cars appearing in China and different parts of the world, and then Saudi Arabia erecting over 250 umbrellas to create like a shade force field for them so they don't have to experience this new temperatures worldwide. I mean, look at this. Look at what I recorded in Jacksonville just the other day, y'all. That shit looks like an open portal. This thing looked just like this without me recording it, y'all. I was just so dumbfounded. I was like, what is going on here? It looks like a giant eye. It looks like a football. It looks like the universal yoni. It looks like so many things. A cat eye, a dragon's eye. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more things taking an adverse side effect to what the sun has been doing lately, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in. This year and
that was wild right there. Did y'all see that? That did look like a portal. Wow. Damn, that's crazy.
The food we eat in America is banned in other countries.
The food you eat in America is so toxic it's actually illegal in other countries.
Be wrong, but I was under the impression that ice cream would melt after sitting out all night. Now it looks like somebody shit in my sink.
Tell me why my burrito is stamped
with a used by date on it. It's still good.
So crazy.
What the fuck is this? Ain't never seen no yolk the same color. Somebody look at this. What the fuck is chicken knees?
They're just selling us anything.
It's cartilage, ain't it? What the hell you doing?
I just cut it up to have for lunch. I don't know what's going on, but since when is watermelon doing this?
What are they
That radish
feeding us?
was moving like that.
What
Do you
is
see
they
that?
feeding us?
What are they feeding us?
What?
Clearly. And tell me if I'm ridiculous. Does this or does this not look like styrofoam?
Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. As always, stay weird, y'all.
Follow for more.
The food we eat in America.
These niggas, they want you in prison so they can feed their children. Yeah. How many animals humans eat every year? Sea urchins, camels. I didn't even know camels were edible. Horses. We ride though. Cats. Who's eating kids? Tilapia. I eat that all the time. Snails. I love a seafood. Dogs. How is dogs even up there? Guinea pigs. Shark. I can see. You know what I mean? Get them out. Cows? Oh my god, 300 million cows. 500 million lambs. Lobster? Oh my god, that's probably me. I probably eat all that lobster. Turkey, salmon, I get it. Tuna? 900 million?
Rabbit?
I've never even seen people like rabbit like that.
Right.
Octopus? I guess 2 billion? 2 billion oysters. 2 billion. Yo, wow. This is a year. Shrimp? I understand. I love shrimp. Sardines, I eat sardines too. 75 billion. How many animals humans eat every year?
I'm pretty sure that's the top one. I know I'm in there.
So y'all want to eat
Y'all
the
in
Grinch
there.
ass for Christmas? Okay. All right. All right. I'm not going to argue with you. You said it first, so I repeated what you said. You said, I want to eat the Grinch's ass. Yep. So you put them little Grinch pellets in there. Yep, with the Grinch powder. Yeah, mix it with some Grinch milk, turn it into a little Grinch soup. Yeah, got the cream, mix that in there. Oh, that doodle looking good right there. That's the best. That's like baby boo boo. You know how your baby boo boo.
Oh my goodness. Dude, it's too funny. Baby boo boo.
And it slide up their back. I don't know if you have a baby, I'm pretty sure you've seen that type of boo-boo before and you was a little concerned as a parent. Yeah. Yeah, this it right here. Slime time up that ass. Uh-huh. And we gonna take some more. Make some Grinch booty pancakes for your ass home. Stack them up, bitch. Put the cream at the top. Shake some of that Grinch booty dust over there. Look at it jiggle. You fat bag motherfucker. So y'all want to eat?
Yo, it's just the baby dude boo boo that did it. Oh, dude, is too funny.
You know how your baby boo boo and it slide up their back. I don't know.
That's literally what that looked like too, though. It's scary.
Since my bell video did so well, it hit 3 million views. This is part 2 of what happened to the bell. This guy says the demons don't like certain frequencies, also I guess reptilians. And I'm going to be showing you guys through numbers how true this is, because we know men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And frequency and vibration runs our reality. It says, being in a state of helplessness, right? The bells, harmless to others, are a devastating weapon against the reptilian, rendering it unable to function or maintain its facade in the human world. Meaning a lot of your celebrities and TV anchors and politicians that you see will not be able to hold this certain type of form. The reptilian despises the sound of bells. The moment of the ringing, it begins instinctively running from the source as fast as it can. The sound is more than just a painful noise to the sensitive ears. It is a torment that cuts deep, each bell's unique frequency gnawing at its mind. The variations in pitch and tone drive the reptilians to the brink of insanity, triggering an obsessive response that it cannot control. This is why I showed y'all this scene over here. When Spider-Man rung the bell, the symbiote, the parasite, starts to come off of him. In the presence of bells, the creature becomes powerless, unable to maintain its human disguise. The energy required to shapeshift slips away with every chime, leaving it vulnerable and exposed. The ringing not only strips away its power, but also its sanity, reducing the once formidable being to a state of helplessness. The bells, harmless to others, are a devastating weapon against the reptilian, rendering it unable to function and maintain its facade in the world of humans. So remember, I told y'all they gathered over 170 bells and they destroyed them. Told you that it was due to the lack of metals, but that's a lie. They lie about everything. So y'all seen when Spider-Man hit that bell, that venom, that symbiote, that parasite started going crazy, right? Look at that. Parasite gives you 117 and church bells gives you 117. Literally telling y'all and showing y'all over here that this right here is a frequency that negates parasites. Not only that, you also have a parasite and reptilian gives you the same numbers, 117 and 171. These are the same numbers, just reversed. Again, this is why I showed y'all this video over here. This venom is the personification of the parasite, the reptilian mind. Cause y'all gotta know, we live in a world full of illusions, and the people who running this illusion are the reptilians, the reptiles. This is why they changed the frequency of music and all that type of stuff. Y'all don't hear good music anymore, do y'all? Those golden days are gone because they have to make the environment friendly to them because they know, time is up. But yes, this is why reptilians do not like bells. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only.
Ooh, that is so interesting. So they just destroyed all the bells, huh? Well, all the big bells at least. Because those are way more powerful than the little ones. So, dang. That's crazy. I really never knew that though. Man, I wonder what else harms them.
Financially, when you get to that point, you gotta figure out how to put it back. You gotta figure out what are you doing as a philanthropist. This is when you start building legacy. You start doing things that are a little more sophisticated because people remember people who helped a lot more than people that just done. We can say you're a billionaire, so that, and they go, okay, what did he do? How did it benefit anyone else? How significant was him making it to that point?
What?
That don't look real.
The fuck took a chunk out of this fish? Look how big the teeth marks are.
Oh man, yeah, something really that is real. I guess.
Just took a bite out of it like a sandwich. No, seriously, took a cartoon bite out of this fish.
What did
y'all see this?
Is that even
now, if a shark took a bite out of the fish, that's a big shark. And then again, what if it wasn't even a shark that took a bite out of it to begin with? I'm just saying, like I said, majority of the ocean has not been discovered yet. Makes you kind of scratch your head, don't it? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. What's Twin, I'm to the point in my life where if you not family or on no business shit, I'm not fucking with you and we're not talking. Fuck that friendship. I'm trying to create business ships. Like, I'm trying to only hang around people who have assets. That mean they have shit to lose. That mean that they're not going to be crashing out. I'm only fucking with people who are trying to do better for themselves in their lives. Because if not, I'm gonna go turn a Danny Phantom on your ass and be like a ghost. Twin, I'm to the point in my life.
Oh God.
You know what's crazy to think about? All the online games we done played with all the random people, it's possible we done passed them in person. Didn't say a word. Could you imagine if Area 51 was the exit? And what we are in right now is Area 51? But we just can't go over there because then we'll get out. I just randomly started thinking about these things. The world makes answers for stuff they don't know the answer to. Cause like, who said Humpty Dumpty was an egg? And I thought Winnie the Pooh was a boy bear. I guess apparently he's not. Speaking of just giving answers to stuff, we've never seen dinosaurs. Ever. Like, nobody was here. But we done gave them names, sounds, colors, and we can tell you what the fuck they look like. But wasn't nobody even, the people that was there back then, if there was people, did not even have a language to communicate in. How did we teach them language? Who taught them languages?
That is crazy. Who taught them language? Damn, that really make you think. Like, he really be having you thinking, man. That's actually, dang. Wow.
Is anyone else like too aware? Like, I'm too aware that this is all temporary, this is all part of the human experience, and that nothing matters, and that everything is subconscious programming, and everything is made up. Like the days of the week, that's made up. Monday, someone decided this day is called Monday, this day is called Tuesday. It's all made up. Like, humans made everything up. Like money, it's just made up. It doesn't mean anything. Like, there are so many different things, like road signs, the street names. Like, somebody just decided this street is named that name. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's really hard for me to live my life and just be a normal person, because I'm just too aware. I'm always seeing things from a background perspective. Like, I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing through the programming, seeing through the matrix. Does anyone else know what I'm saying, or am I just crazy? Please help me out.
Nah, she not crazy. I'm pretty sure a lot of us see the world like that, you know? Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. As usual, you already know we're gonna keep these videos coming each and every day. Send of peace, abundance, prosperity, good health your way, all the good stuff. Make sure you take care of yourself. Again, make sure you take care of yourself. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode, another video, another great video. Stay tuned. You already know what we like to get into on this channel. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Let's get right into it.
Now, Serena Williams, I gotta do this shit again. What in the fuck happened to you? You don't look like the same motherfucker. Not even a little bit. You look crazy and the motherfucker on this picture on the right. But you know what they said, Miss Swan? That's a big fact. But you look like a different motherfucker. You got you looking like a horse over there on that bottom right corner. Kinda look like motherfucking Tia Kemp. Look at everything about you, just look crazy as a motherfucker. Look like you're about to go yee-haw around this bitch. It's weird as much. Your skin complexion check. Why in the fuck is you bleaching your skin? You motherfuckers need to be happy with the skin you're in. I love my motherfucking complexion. Shit, sometimes I wish I was darker. That's a big fact. You look treacherous. Now, I don't want none of you motherfuckers in here in the comments, oh, you leave her alone, leave her. I don't give a fuck about none of these celebrities. I roast any of the motherfuckers. They're all evil. And she looked like she got evil in her. Face mask looking ass. Look at that motherfucker hair. Everything look crazy as a motherfucker. See, you on the left, that motherfucker kept saying you looking like a, I'm saying? I don't see the motherfucking albums up on that picture. But people have been saying that shit. And this picture of you, Serena Williams, looks insane. I don't know what your husband did to you, but you might need to leave that motherfucker alone, dog. And every time you're in a video, you're doing some goofy ass shit, making goofy ass faces. I don't know what happened to Serena. But if you got a theory on the shit, I got a bunch of them. Clone, face mask, bleaching skin, you're not who you say you motherfucking are, all type of shit. You got one, let me motherfucking know, dog. Peace. Now, Serena.
She do look crazy, I can't lie. I don't remember her looking like that. She used to look better than that, I thought. That's crazy.
Wake up, my people, wake up. This is what they trying to do with the world. I'm a 90s baby, so I remember, they used to, if you had a birthday party in the 90s at McDonald's, and they hooked it up, and you had your table and your cake in your section, and y'all will play there, that was like Six Flags to us, I promise you. That was an elite birthday party. Look at all of the colors. You know what I'm saying? Look at the creativity. You know, look at the attention to detail. Now everything looks like a prison. You know what I'm saying? Everything is, it lost its flavor. It lost its color. It lost its essence. And that's not only McDonald's. That's like 95% of companies now. You know, there's no more creativity. There's no more flavor. There's no more light to it. There's no more essence. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that happening? You know what I'm saying? We're not computers. We're not robots. You know, we need a little spice, a little pizzazz. This is wild. Wake up, my people. Wake up. This is what they're trying to do.
Gotta have a little soul to it. You know?
According to psychology, the highest form of love is consideration. When someone thinks about how things would make you feel, pays attention to detail, and holds you in regard when making decisions that could affect you. In any bond, how much they care about you can be found in how much they consider you. According to psychology, the highest form of love is consideration. When someone thinks about how things would make you feel, pays attention to detail, and holds you in regard when making decisions that could affect you. In any bond, how much they care about you can be found in how much they consider you. According to psychology, the high
I'm smoking gas, getting dough. I don't do Molly no more. Back in the day.
Let me tell you this: if any world ending
juice words though, freestyle, for real.
It's gonna happen. California gonna be the first to fall. You recognize that after the pandemic. It's called the pandemic, right? Everybody moving because the land is not suitable to live on. Of course, you in Malibu is beautiful, but if you in LA Hawthorne, it's treacherous. Me, I'm from the Bay. Of course, if you in Walnut Creek, the Bay Area is beautiful. But nigga, when you living in East Oakland, bro, when you live in, you don't even have to live in the East, bro. The Bay in California is so fucked up that you have to go through the trenches to get to your everyday necessities. Then niggas from the trenches come to y'all because we hurting. So that was, man, bro. I can only imagine what's going on these days. I know niggas doing anything. I seen videos of niggas walking in CVS just breaking it off. Yeah, California gonna be the first to, that shit gotta get reset over there. I heard that motherfucker gonna go underwater anyway. Let me tell you this.
That's basically what all famous people and, you know, a lot of highly weird stuff be going on. So, yeah, they're definitely gotta be the first state to fall, if anything.
We are eating.
When a woman accidentally left a rechargeable fan running on her back porch, it didn't go unnoticed by a local squirrel who was trying to beat the Texas heat. And when Bree spotted the little guy splooting comfortably in front of the fan, she couldn't help but think about all of the other squirrels in the area who hadn't been lucky enough to find their own personal cooling device. Even though she had never exactly considered herself a squirrel enthusiast, she knew in that moment that she wanted to do something for them. And she decided to open a state-of-the-art backyard squirrel resort, which is now open for its second year in a row. She started by adding more fans, giving more squirrel neighbors the chance to cool down at the same time. But just creating more space to cool off wasn't enough, so she added plenty of water and snacks, and even built the squirrels their own courtyard to really give the space a nice lounge feel. More and more squirrels started showing up to try out the cool new spot in town, and they rated it a perfect 5 acorns on Squirrel Yelp. Eventually, Bree and her husband decided it was time to expand the squirrel resort into the backyard trees, and they've now built an entire squirrel walk between some trees, which provides the squirrel patrons with additional convenience and more space to hang out. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day. When a woman accidentally left a rechargeable fan
I want to talk about this for one reason and one reason only, not to go down the rabbit hole of speculation of what this thing is over Mexico, but I believe this is complete bullshit and a ploy by Marvel Universe. Tell me if that is or is not the arc reactor that's inside of Tony Stark. When I saw this and the multitude of fucking rabbit hole, conspiracy, content creators, fearmongers, even that you want to say, grasping to something to talk about because they can't think of no original content off their mind, so they're just repeating each other. But that's nor here or there. They ran to this. And every time I saw a post run to this, I automatically thought, Iron Man. Am I the only person that thought that? Is that or is that not the fucking arc reactor? But hey, it's a weather anomaly. Who knows what's going on? That happens to be fucking 3,000 kilometers wide. Where the fuck are we?
What is he? What? I'm confused.
Is this a ploy from Secret Wars Doomsday or something? That's what I think it is. I think it's just some Marvel fucking bullshit.
Probably.
Am I the only one that thought that?
Why do you smell bad? Perspiration does not smell unless you're toxic. So you say, well, that's not sociable. That's not admissible. I can't go out in the world like this. I gotta stop this. So what are you really doing? The body's last desperate attempt to get rid of toxins through perspiration. What is the normal way of detoxifying? Through the liver and the feces, through the kidneys and the urine, through the breathing, you're breathing out carbon dioxide and so on. But when everything is blocked and the liver is overloaded and the kidneys are overloaded and the body tries to get rid of things through perspiration, you say, oh, nobody, you can't do that to me. It's not sociable. And you block it. You stop it. So what are you doing? You're pushing these toxins right back into the lymphatics, right back into the breast. Then you're surprised there's breast cancer. It's a contributing factor. I'm not saying it's the only thing. In men, it's a different story. Breast cancer in men is rapidly increasing. It's now 1% of female. And in men, it's particularly aggressive. You can't use ointments or creams or minerals or anything underarm except a little soap and water or maybe a little vinegar water. And then you say, yes, but I smell. What's my answer? Eat right and you won't smell.
Let's talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Now, FOMO is an illusion that your brain creates to make you feel like that you're missing out on something. In reality, you are not missing out on nothing. You are exactly where you need to be right now. You have to understand that in life, nothing will pass you up that is meant for you. No person, no event, no opportunity, nothing. Whatever you lost, whatever you missed out on was not supposed to happen at that moment. It's nothing you could have did. It's nothing nobody else could have did. It just wasn't aligned. You have to start being comfortable in your life no matter what happens. Trust that wherever you are for a reason. Even if you are broke right now, even if everything is going wrong, you are meant to be there so you can learn. Everybody has their own lane and own pace in life. Do not get off track trying to look at somebody else's lane. You're going to get everything that's meant for you when it's time. I love y'all. Let's talk about FOMO, the fear of missing out. Now, FOMO
broadcasting. They're casting spells to a wide audience, north, east, west, and south. Red for fear, blue for trust. Every word you listen to is molding your mind in some form or way. Your reality is your mind pushed outwardly. Every thought you thought in the past has led you to this very point right now watching this video. Your life is a result of your mind. You need to protect your mind at all cost. They don't govern your body, they govern your ment, which is your mind. It's mind control because your reality is a result of your mind. Everything you see around you began as a thought in the mind. This pen was a thought before it is a physical thing. Everything begins in the mind before it manifests physically. The world you see around you was manifested from the mind of God. You are a thought in the mind of God. Here we are, people. Manifestation mastery. If you don't know how your consciousness creates your own reality, this is what you need. This teaches you everything you need to know on how to weave your own path, how your consciousness interacts with the world. Plus, we got like a real lectures section where I break down the truth about everything on occultism, esotericism, how to advance mentally, spiritually, physically. Plus, you get all of my books, plus 45 other occult and esoteric books, all PDFs you can gain access to. We also talk about health, meditations, and the meditation.
Half the black men in most major cities in Black America have been unemployed consistently for the last 30 years. Consistently unemployed. 50% for the past 30 years. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Detroit, Chicago, go to any major city and your unemployment rate for black males has been at 50% or greater. Now, whenever they have this conversation on crime, the narrative always is we need more police and we need more jails. You never hear anything about we need a stronger economy in the inner city because America has no plan to employ black men. You can't destroy your people by giving them economic opportunity. So they will not do it. And our elected officials, Congressional Black Caucus, Urban League, NAACP, Black Leadership, Black Church, none of them advocate for economic employment either. So that has been that economic empowerment for black men in America has been the elephant in the room whenever we talk about our political progress. And it must be tied to the violence. because most of the violence that we see in our community is in a large part an outgrowth of the stress that is associated with not being able to provide. Half the black men in most major cities in black America have been unemployed consistently for the black.
Is apple cider vinegar bad for you? Any vinegar is bad for you because your body already makes vinegar. This vinegar is called alcohol. That's what the fermentation process is for. Notice, in order to cook wine, in order to make wine, you have to ferment the wine. You see that? Your body already do these things. You go through a digestive process called irrigation fermentation. Y'all think I'm lying? Look this stuff up. So you already make vinegar. You already make alcohol. You already make DMT. You already make THC. You make all of these things. The chemical constituents that the mushrooms give you, you make it between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Everything that you need is already within you. And that's why we have an addictive personality. Notice what we are addicted to. We're addicted to what our bodies already naturally make. We're addicted to alcohol. We're addicted to sugar. You are the most sugar content being on planet Earth. Carbon is sugar. Melanin is sugar. You are made of these fructose and these glucoses and these galactoses. That's why you're addicted to the sugar. What they do is they process it. Everything that your body's supposed to do to the foods, what they done figured out is if they do it before you get it, you would never have the substance, but you would get pieces of it, so it wants you wanting more. So like, for instance, they'll take sugar and then they will bleach it. They'll take all of the melatonin out of the sugar. Then once they bleach it, they'll heat the sugar up and then they'll break it down again and give it to you. Well, that's the same thing that happens when you eat sugar. You take all of the carbon constituents out of it. This carbon constituents then turn to water. Then you fire off that water as fuel called adenosine triphosphate. So they do it before you get it. Then you get it and you get the stimulation from it, but you never get the yielding energy from it. And this thing's turn very, very gnarly chemistry in the body and becomes acidic. Now when your body becomes acidic, it gives on a mucosal membrane response. Now you got mucus everywhere that's just suffocating the body. It wasn't a mucus problem though. It was the acidic food problem because you're eating things that are processed. And then a lot of us don't even know how to combine our foods. You know, I've never seen anybody in nature have a 3-side plate where they got proteins, grains, and they got a salad on a plate. I've never seen that in nature, y'all.
Nature do be showing us what's right though. For real.
DJ Shaquille O'Neal shows demonic visuals at his first 360 show that sold out. Oddly enough, he commented this on one of my videos a while ago, and he said, "They even got me, man. Save me, someone please." Now, he could be trolling, or is this the truth in plain sight? And when you take a look at his visuals, I mean, someone getting crucified with chains, you have this woman praying with horns on her head, and I mean, you got skulls with horns on them and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not saying these two are correlated, but Shaq is a open and proud Freemason.
Can we get a close-up on that? Yeah. What is the profession? Yeah, which profession are we talking about? Just look at it. Is it a legal profession? Of course it's legal. It's the name of my profession. I'm trying to read it. Okay. There's too many diamonds. Yeah, that's too bright. That's too bright. Go ahead anyway. Oh, Mason, are you a Mason? Of course I am. Okay. That's a secret ceremony. Well, you might as well put your pinky out when you drink your drink. Put your pinky out.
DJ Shaquille O'Neal shows demonic visuals.
I'm not playing. Of course I am. He meant that.
Balenciaga, what in the fuck is this shoe? They have decided to create the Nacho Tuesday Mucinex Slimy Booger Stepper 3000.
What is that, man?
I really gotta know who's the person that put alien up under this shoe and thought this shit was clean. Like, these shoes look like they was baptized in Nickelodeon slime. Not only that, they thought this shit was so clean that they started to make other versions of this. These niggas that made the Pink Panther boogers and the Halloween loogies. Yeah, Balenciaga has to be stopped before they make something even more diabolical than this shoe right here. These shoes have titanium-infused Goop Scoop sealed on the bottom of these diabolical high heels. And if I ever see somebody wearing these manifestations of this abomination, you will become one of my videos. Y'all gonna let me know what y'all think about this ass shoes in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember...
So they out here making snot shoes. Really, y'all? Come on, man. What is that? Get out of here. Ain't nobody buying that.
Okay, then of course it's 3 a.m. Oh yes, 12 a.m. I hear, girl. How's your baby though? Some chickens are cute. Oh. Oh. I hate humans. Humans I hate. So, okay, then of course it's...
And the reason why you're going through these particular changes is because your physical body is the low level, but your spiritual body is now getting to the point that it is rejecting your physical body. Now let me explain this. What this means is, if you have a goal in mind, and you were an advanced incarnation that came back down here to be at a period of time or learn a certain amount of discipline that you can help your people. And 98% of everybody in here is that type of person. How many people in here want to know knowledge? First of all, raise your hand. How many people are interested in knowledge? If you're interested in knowledge and you love knowledge, for the simple fact 10, 15 years ago, we would have had to been out partying somewhere or in some church somewhere. For the mere fact you were sitting up in a damn classroom on Saturday night lets you know that you are an advanced soul. Because if you weren't an advanced soul, there's no way that you would accept this. You would reject this just like the average black person.
Right.
So you agreed to come back in the future and help your people. What is happening, because now you have been sunk into slavery or you have actually lost your mind and you now just regain your memory. What is actually happening here is this. You had a contract that you needed to doggone fulfill. And you're obligated to fulfill that contract. So now what is happening is your higher spirit is the one that incarnated back down here. So let's say your higher self or your true self have a goal in mind. They want you basically to understand a certain amount of knowledge that is key for itself to wake up. Your soul wants you to understand a certain amount of knowledge that is key for your soul to wake up. But yet you have other agendas. And all of a sudden, when you find these other agendas, no matter how hard you try, they seem to fail over and over and over again. You will understand that your own energy, your inward energy, is making a hostile environment around you because it wants you to liberate it by giving it the keys and the nourishment that can make it grow and illuminate. You getting this? So what will happen is it will actually reject the physical body. And so everything around you will repel from you. You see? And you won't understand what is happening, why your jobs, why all this, and why all this here, and why I can't seem to do this, and why I'm a failure, and all of this. And you can't understand what the hell is going on. It's going on for the simple fact that your spirit's saying, I don't want that shit. I've been down here enough far through many incarnations for the bullshit. So I just don't want another life. I came back down here to do a certain job. So until this damn nigga finds out, we'll both have problems to the point where as I will even bring him down to death so I can get the hell out of the body and just be a force myself. So this is what's actually happening right now. Why, as I guarantee you right now, most people that came into some type of consciousness, you having money problems. That's guaranteed. Also, you got to understand some of the other people who seem to do all right is the most dead. You see what I'm saying? You got some people that ain't about shit, but they don't never suffer about nothing. About like the white man. And some black people. That is because their souls are still too young, especially black people. We're talking about us now. Their souls are still very young. And at this particular time, by their souls being very young, they are still intrigued with this bullshit because they haven't gone through it enough. So they intrigued with all the physical bull out there because they haven't been here long enough. But you are, hopefully it's supposed to be you. No matter how much wealth you get, something is still wrong. Something is still not pleasing. And that is because don't negate your contract of what you're supposed to be doing in this particular time. And the reason why you're going through these particular changes is because your physical body
That's the most stressful thing you can do to your body is wake up in the morning and plunge yourself in cold water. I'm talking about 20 below freezing water for 3 minutes. It's good if you get your whole entire body and immerse your head in there and you sit in there for up to 3 minutes. This is some of the most stressful things you can do to your body. But guess what it does? It actually brings on heat shock proteins. Heat shock proteins is very, very good for the body because it starts to burn visceral fat. It burns brown fat and it burns white fat. It speeds up your metabolic process. It releases so much dopamine that it's crazy. You'll be happy for the rest of the day. Same thing that a sauna do. So in sauna is stressful. When you put your body into certain types of degrees of Fahrenheit of heat, it releases heat shock protein. It releases dopamine. It increases blood flow. So stress is amazing. It's Wim Hof, the Wim Hof method. He teach you how to breathe in the cold, and he teach you how to introduce your body to these stresses, because stresses release cortisols and hormones in the bloodstream, which actually alerts what you would call the lymphatic defense system, or what they call the immune system. Now you got all these immuno cells inside the body, cleansing, detoxing, strengthening, and rebuilding. So we do need stress. That's the most stressful thing you can do to your body is
I mean, you look at, to take a play on it, you look at, sports, pro sports. A lot of pro sports teams that play in America, they get a special tax in every state they go play in. And even if their home isn't there, they got to pay a tax in that state. So they really figure out a way to give us the illusion of freedom. But at the end of the day, all of us are still slaves as long as we're under this system that they put in place over us. And the crazy part about it is the people, us as the people, we still don't realize how much power we have.
Oh, no.
We have so much power, especially in collaboration. They prove to us that the world won't end if you shut it down. When they shut it down for that sickness, right? They shut the whole thing down. They turned it off, turned the switch off. When they canceled the NBA, I knew they were shutting it. I said, they canceled the NBA?
Yeah.
Nah, it's going.
Yeah, that's how everybody do. Wait, LeBron ain't playing? Oh, man.
I was like, wow, this is real. But guess what? It came back on again. And so why can't we shut the world down? Us as the people.
Yeah.
Because we're too divided. Divide and conquer tactics has us going against each other. And I'm jealous of him and I'm jealous of her. And she's doing better than me and he's doing better. And he's this color and he's that color and he's this and he's that. And he's this politician, Democrat, Republican. It's just too much fighting. I mean, you look at, to take a play on it, you look at, sports.
Everyone too divided. We can't even get on the same page. So that's not gonna happen until we get on the same page. But hey, it is what it is.
So apparently this happened in Minnesota tonight, y'all, during a baseball game. And it got so bad that this thing appeared. Look at this, y'all. Are y'all kidding me? That dark rainbow, that dark arc. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see all that flashing? And this just happened in Florida too. We had a lot of flashes here. This rainbow thing was seen all over Minnesota. Check it out. Y'all see that plasma bouncing off of it? We were just talking about this earlier, weren't we, right? It says 65,000 people are without power in the area. But look at all that flashing going on. Check it out, y'all. Wow. This is literally like a camera. Y'all, look at that sky. Look at that sky. And they had to cancel the concert and there will be refunds given. Look at this, y'all. Look at that sky. Bro.
Why the world look orange like that? It's spooky. Spooky.
And then this was the sun the other night, y'all. Look at that. Are you kidding me? When I tell you these times are amazing, these times are amazing. And the sun just barely entered Leo, y'all. Things are going to heat up. It's not even in Virgo yet. The sun is behind. You see how these rides are shutting down in all of these amusement parks? Yeah, y'all better buckle up because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments below.
A third person from Ontario has died in a listeria outbreak connected to recalled plant-based milk. The contaminated products include Silk brand and Great Value brand beverages. Federal health officials say 20 people have been infected across 4 provinces. 15 of them have been hospitalized.
The most severe risk is in people who are on the extremes of age, the oldest among us, the youngest among us, also in pregnant women, and in people who are immunocompromised. Those are individuals who are at risk for very severe infections. The bacteria can get into the intestines, it gets absorbed, it gets into the bloodstream, and then it has a predilection for going to the brain and causing a pretty severe meningitis. Most people who are not, in the extremes of age or pregnant or immunocompromised, they'll have a diarrhea-like symptom, they'll have gastroenteritis, mild to moderate, usually it self-resolves. But certainly this can cause more severe infection in those who with risk factors. We see it occasionally in the hospital. We can treat it, we can diagnose it, but the key thing here is to prevent it.
Don't believe what I say. Research what I say. Your pastor's not going to tell you that. A lot of people aren't going to tell you that. Why? They want you to believe what they say without question, without doubt. It's called blind faith. This is not the Blind Faith Network. This is the Learn How to Become a Leader and Research and Bring Solutions to Problems Network. This is all about getting the knowledge, understanding the knowledge, and looking up the knowledge for yourself so you yourself can come up with your own hypothesis and conclusions as to what this knowledge is and how it can affect and change your life and the lives of others. So if that's what you're on, you're in the right place. Anyone who's trying to force their ideology down your throat and make you see it their way without telling you, hey, go look this up. Go check it out for yourself. If they can't tell you to do that, there's a problem. Don't believe what I say. Research what I say. Your pastor's not.
White niggas just be in the garage just making shit. I don't know what niggas be doing. We just always gonna be in fucking last place, bro. Cause you niggas ain't even trying. I don't know what the fuck he about to come up with, cause I ain't even watched the whole video, so it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, it's getting real. It's getting real fabrication up in there. That's what the fuck I'm seeing. You niggas definitely don't know how to weld. It be like two niggas. How we gonna take over the world? And you niggas can't even make a fucking scooter. Damn, bro. This is the type of white I want to be, bro. Like, for real. It's like I be wasting my damn days. Why the fuck don't none of my friends know how to do? These niggas is some crackheads. Damn, I just thought about that shit. All my fucking friends do is smoke all day. Fucking crackhead, bitch. Go outside and build a fucking bike before I whoop on that ass. Fuck, nigga. Why?
I told y'all they're trying to desensitize niggas to death, bro, and dying. Because why is circle chain is a trend? Why is talking about niggas getting put on circle chains a
Are you one of those people that wake up and never think to wash their face? Well, that may change after this video. As y'all can see, my boy trapped some skin cells on some tape and put it under the microscope to see what's on his face that he can't see. The trigger warning, what you about to see, it might fuck your head up. And then he adds a few drops of magical solution and watch the magic work. Because now you can see little ass centipedes that was on your face. Little ass worms and maggots that was on your face. Ticks and bugs that was on your I don't even know what the fuck that is. You have alien creatures that is literally on your face. And those same little specimen creatures that you just seen, yep, if you don't wash your face, they can crawl inside of your pores and have your face look like you're recovering from a slap-off competition that you lost. Moral of the story, you got little ass bugs on your face.
Wash your face.
You might want to go wash your face.
Right.
Like and follow for more
Go
wisdom.
wash your face, because that was nasty.
It is possible to connect with this intelligence here in your forehead. And that is the goal of meditation. The goal of meditation is to access pure consciousness, to become one with the source. Guys, if you're sitting in a chair chanting Om with your eyes closed, you will never access pure consciousness. You can do this for years, and I've seen many people do it for decades, and they don't really attain any breakthrough because they're not connecting with anything. Their eyes are just stagnant. Their eyes are just looking into nothing. It's just closed. The real way to meditate is to connect with the intelligence here. And the only way to connect with this intelligence, you need to center your point of focus and concentrate here. In yoga, they call it Shambhavi Mudra, and in English, it translates to eyebrow gazing. So, and the ancient teaching, the ultimate secret from the East, how to properly meditate, how to access pure consciousness, you must develop a strong eye where you can do this. This is meditation, folks. This is the secret, or this is this truth that they have been hiding from you. This is meditation. By me focusing, I am now connecting with that pure consciousness, that higher.
If you got some negative people, they have negative thoughts and then they die. And when they die, those thoughts still live. And they go up in the astral plane and bounce around until they find a host. And a host, they can only gravitate towards a host, and the host is a person who's thinking negative. Or, you know what I'm saying? And so they'll latch on to you or they'll come in your house. That's why you got to get some stuff called, what's the name of that stuff? It's called creolin. Let me spell that. You got to get this stuff called creolin. How you spell creolin, you know?
C-R-E-O-L-I-N.
C-R-E-O-L-I-N, creolin. It's all-purpose cleanser. What you put that in your house, anything negative got to get the hell up out of it. Smell like, got to get the hell up out of it. It smells like strong magic marker, like permanent magic marker. Now, how many people got hardwood floors? Because you got hardwood floors, that's good. But if you don't, if you have carpet, you at least got to do the bathroom or the kitchen. As long as you get that shit in your house, mop the kitchen with it. And nothing negative got to stay in your house. If you got negative, some negative people, they have negative thoughts and then they die. And when they die, those thoughts still live. And they go up in the astral plane and bounce around until they find a host. And a host, they can only gravitate towards a host, and the host is a person who's thinking negative. Or, you know what I'm saying? And so they'll latch on to you or they'll come in your house. That's why you got to get some stuff called, what's the name of that stuff? It's called creolin.
Have y'all been having headaches lately? Y'all been feeling dehydrated? We just had 5x flares within the past 3 days, you guys. Solar maximum is ramping up, especially in the month of August. And people are reporting that they are seeing the aurora borealis as far as Alabama. Check this out.
Government scientists keeping a close eye on the sun following a series of intense flares that started over the weekend. NBC's Tom Costello covers Space Force, joins us now with more on this ongoing solar phenomenon, if you will. Tom, help us understand what this is even all about.
Well, it's incredibly cool if you're a space geek like me, right? Space weather forecasters are reporting severe geomagnetic storm conditions on the sun, including at least 5 strong solar flares since August 10th. And the activity was more intense than initially expected. So we're right now in a period known as solar maximum. And the sun's magnetic field is right now at its peak of an 11-year cycle. It sends out bubbling, shooting streams of plasma that are 400 times hotter than the sun itself. And scientists are expecting that this increased solar activity will continue. But the intensity of this flare-up has really caught them by surprise, Craig.
So 5 strong flares since early August. Any idea how this could impact us mere earthlings here on the third rock?
Yeah, that's right. And nanu. Listen, we've seen it in the past, and it could happen again, right? Interfering with power grids by surging higher voltages through transmission lines. So power companies are taking steps to avoid disruptions. We could also see high-frequency communications affected at high altitude. So we're talking about GPS and radio signals that could be scrambled. And the storms can even increase the Earth's drag on satellites in low Earth orbit. Thankfully, no major problems reported right now. And by the way, the auroras from these storms are sometimes visible in the night sky, even in the summer. Forecasters say we should watch the sky tonight. As far south as Alabama, as far west as California, you might see a trace of auroras even here we are in August.
Have y'all been having...
That's one thing that I really want to get a chance to see is the auroras. Yeah. I would love to see that one day. I think everyone deserves to see that. You know, just seeing all the colors in the sky. Yeah, that'd be a good sight to see.
So Kanye West gets greeted as Christian billionaire as he enters South Korea for his concert. And at the end of the concert, he closes it with a prayer in Jesus' name.
God hears you. No matter what you did, you know God forgives you. Heavenly Father, thank you for this night. Thank you for my friends and family. Please watch over them. Watch over them.
So Kanye West gets greeted as Christian.
Keeping women down and oppressing women, it's all in there. All these things were put into place so they can keep their power, taking over certain lands. This is our land because God gave it to us and all that. Sounds like man. It doesn't sound like the creator of the universe is writing some of this stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good information in the Bible, the Quran, and all of these other religious books. There's great information. Matter of fact, if you apply some of that stuff to your life, you can actually see a change in your life for the better. But you have to be able to discern what is godly and seeking the light and what is actually manipulation by man. Because anything man touches is corrupt.
Yes, and that's how I live my life. Like I feel like whenever I see something anywhere, to be honest, I'm like, what's the opposite say?
Right.
It's like it's like it's a battling line. That's why I think the work that you're doing is so important and real. And I feel like I don't know. These are the conversations I enjoy because it explores the stuff that I think is the truth. And I think what you're doing is incredible. And do you ever feel like you came from somewhere else, like where you're here for obviously here for a purpose? I think everyone is in some capacity, but you're doing some crazy shit. Yeah. So it's like, do you feel like are you human? Like where are you from?
I get it. Keeping women down and oppressing women, it's all in there. All these.
Bro, listen.
Yo, what? Ain't no way this is NBA YoungBoy now, bro. Yo, even this person commented.
Yo, this is not NBA YoungBoy. That is not NBA YoungBoy, man. They gotta cut it out. What is going on? Oh, man.
Yo.
That is crazy.
He ate a bowl of cigarettes. Nah, this is actually scary as hell, though. Why does he look like that, bro? Yo, I don't know. This gotta be like a failed clone or some shit. Yo, what is going on in the world, bro? Like, this is actually crazy. Like, this looks nothing like YoungBoy, gang. Like, am I tweaking? Y'all, am I tweaking? Like,
Somebody said that's NBA dumb boy. These comments is hilarious.
I'm looking at the right thing. Like, I don't, bro. Hold on, bro. My eyes must be messed up because why does this looks? What is that, bro? Like, that looks nothing of what I know, bro. Like, bro, why you look like a pharaoh or some shit? Like, bro, what the hell, bro? This is crazy, bro. Like, he look like, oh my goodness. My nigga got his mini me on his shoulder, dog. What the?
Who is Eddie Kane? Somebody Eddie Kane.
What is this, gang? Yo, what?
Somebody said Eddie Kane merged with YoungBoy. That's NBA Fun Boy. Wow. That's the unk status. He do like an uncle right here, I'm not gonna lie. Dang.
Every single person, they have a lucky number. And Michael Jordan's lucky number happens to be the number 23. How do you pull this off? Look at his birthday. Michael Jordan is born what day?
February 17th.
What year?
1963.
Okay. The first number in his birthday and the last number in his birthday. The number 23. I'm not sure if he knew this. Someone told him. Maybe he got lucky. Regardless, this is how you figure out what your lucky number is. So what is your lucky number? 41. So that is the number at the roulette table that you should be putting
if it existed.
Now, because it doesn't exist, maybe go with the 14. Maybe, a little backwards. So what you have to understand is this is an elite way of using numerology, and we released this on your show. I just did that in Sean Kelly's too, so I guess you're
World exclusive.
Oh yeah, this is coming out before his show, so there you go.
Ha ha ha.
A big thing I had to learn over this past year and a half is to not expect anything from anyone. But also, nigga better not expect nothing from me. A big thing I had to learn over this past year and a half is to not.
Allegations of Martin Lawrence being a clone after dying from stage 3 lymphoma are finally confirmed. Martin Lawrence started his comedy career in 1992 with a hit show called Martin. Unfortunately, in 2022, he was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. He knew he was going to pass away, and he wrote in his will that he accepted to be cloned so that he can continue his work in the mainstream. Martin Lawrence's family has supported his decision and has accepted his clone as part of them. Unfortunately, the clone cannot withstand and is not the same as the original Martin Lawrence, for the clone does not have a soul. Now that the clone is doing interviews with Will Smith, it's being apparent and the world can see it's not the same Martin Lawrence. He's a lot different. His speech is different, he talks a lot slower, and he looks like he's doing bad. A lot of people are commenting like he's on drugs or something. But unfortunately, the truth is, Martin Lawrence is dead. He died in 2022, and we now have a clone. Allegations of
Might be a clone.
When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. I said, but Ma, why they gonna get me? Because you must remember that you live in a society that supports a certain philosophy and a certain system. You being the color that you are, black, and then you going against the grain, they're gonna get you.
At least he knew. At least he was warned what happened. But dang, that's sad. He was just trying to look after people.
They're waiting to see how long will 8 billion people allow 100 families to control them.
Who are these families?
These are the elite oligarchs that control the planet. You know, they literally run us. They tell us what to do, hear, see, smell, taste, touch, feel, where we can go, where we can't go. Don't cross over that invisible line, because if you do, you know, you're illegal and all this other kind of crazy stuff. They're running us, and governments are put in place to work for the people, but they got it flipped and they got us working for them.
Right.
And telling us what they're going to do to us if we don't listen to them. That's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. The problem, the reason why the world it is today, why we have this boot on our neck, is because of us. We're the problem. The 8 billion are the problem. They're sharks. A shark smells blood, a shark attacks.
Right.
A shark is going to be a shark. How come we as 8 billion people haven't stopped falling for these divide and conquer tactics and stop fighting each other over the scraps and realize who the real enemy is? While we're fighting each other, they're just cutting up the pie and laughing at us. Left wing, right wing, all the same bird, right? There's no such thing as a Democrat or Republican. The only thing that does exist, like I say, is a group of elite oligarchs that torture men, women, and children worldwide. That exists. Democrat, Republican doesn't exist. They're waiting to see how long will 8 billion people allow.
That's crazy. 8 billion people, y'all. That is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
Okay. Yo, pay attention, bro. Look how smart they getting with these
Tell me
apps.
when you see something that makes sound.
We gonna talk.
I see a speaker, which makes sound. What is that part of the speaker called? That is the tweeter. It produces high-frequency sounds. Give me a creative alliteration about these. Creative crayons color cheerfully. They certainly craft colorful creations.
This shit getting unreal, bro. I mean, come on now.
What does that part of the code do? This code defines encryption and decryption functions. It seems to use
Y'all hearing this?
AES encryption to encode and decode data based on a key and an initialization vector, ID.
Dog.
Why do you got the sad music playing in the background like that?
That's right.
We coming to an end, man.
What neighborhood do you think I'm in? This appears to be the King's Cross area of London. It is known for its railway station and transportation connections. Do you remember where you saw my glasses? Yes, I do. Your glasses were on the desk near a red apple.
Wow. Let's go talk about this. You mean to tell me this how far we done came, bro, with the app game? No, we ain't even talking about what the government really got. This is what they experiment with, y'all people. Y'all wake up. Y'all probably like, man, why you doing so many videos on this? Dog, are y'all seeing what the hell they on? Not yet are they putting AI into your brain. We all gonna have one next to us. What is the point of college? You're not smarter than Google. You only as smart at what they put in Google. Bruh, this world is going to an end. The poor and the poor is gonna get dwindled out. It look like the poor is about to go underground, bro. Maybe I'm tripping, y'all right below. But only the rich can survive. Who's gonna work? Who's gonna afford all these robots and AIs? Look at this app, bro. What is the point of people? We're getting to a point where people are just pointless. I mean, really. Look at this. How are you gonna hide? Ain't no hiding. This motherfucker just looked at you and just said, you're right here. So imagine a big boy that's in the sky, the big satellite joint that's in the sky doing that, bro. Come on now, this ain't no goddamn conspiracy. They don't just do this shit for no reason. This shit is real. Come on. Bro, talk to me, bro. This has gotta stop, man. I can have that app on here while I'm scanning all day with glasses or whatever, and I will never forget anything, because someone will remind me, yo, you forgetting that. We getting to that level, yo. We getting to the level of I can scan a room and it's gonna tell me everything I need to know about that goddamn room. Yeah, this might be 3 roaches over here, my nigga. You might have black mold over here, my dog. See, I can see what technology is good, but I can see where it gets bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't think that technology, to me, really, to be honest, I think technology is the devil. For real. We can't stop this shit. It will be demise of all human beings if we keep believing in this shit, because it's only so far that God will let you go. You're surpassing the laws of physics of reality. You understand me? Some things is meant for us to walk and explore. I don't think we need all these shortcuts. The human brain is all going to depend on the computer after a while. After years and years and years of this going into the play, after a while, we not going to think. We just going to be pressing buttons, my boy. This is it. And only the rich will survive. Hood News Radio.
Okay. That is real, though. Like, they're going too far with the technology. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure y'all already know they got some secret stuff that we don't even know about yet that they won't release to the public at all, no time soon. They don't want us to know about that. That would freak us out. People not ready for whatever they gonna release, for sure.
I personally think that we're taking too many baths too many showers, and women have got that they need to take a shower 3 times a day. For what? Why would you kill all your microbiome like that? And then usually the showers you taking is coming from fluoride and chloride water anyway. You kill yourself. Why are you doing that? You don't need that. Don't nobody need that many showers a day. Like, really start thinking about this stuff, y'all. It don't make sense. And we've been programmed, oh, that's dirty. Oh, he skipped the day of shower. That's dirty. She skipped the day of shower. How is that? That don't even make sense. Scientifically, it sounds crazy when you listen to the thought of it. It sounds crazy. Preserve your microbiome. Preserve it. I'm not saying be out here 3 days without washing your butts or nothing like that, but ain't nothing wrong if you skip a day, family. My children, I don't take my children baths every single day. I understand the microbiome network. I understand the mycelium network. I understand what bacterium is on the skin for. I understand, and understand that my children need their microbiota. They need the microbiome network. Why am I finna be washing their butts every single day, drying out their skin, pulling all the oil from the epithelial layer of their skin, and then I'm doing all of this stuff inside of chloride and fluoride and metals and aluminum's water that's attached to the city system, okay? Okay, we drink bottled water, and you still washing your butt and this stuff. Like, we have to start thinking preventive maintenance, y'all. When we gonna get to that mindset? We wait till we sick and we on our deathbeds to want to make a change when we can make a change now. And I'm sitting here yelling from the rooftops, hey, we got it wrong, family. We got it wrong. We looking at bacteria wrong, family. We looking at viruses wrong, family. We looking at diseases wrong. All these concepts have been fed and taught to us by our oppressors. They're not going to teach us anything that's going to liberate us and bring us freedom or bring us longevity and health, because they bank and they make their money off of us being dumb, stupid, and blind. So, of course, if they teaching you something, it can't be for your benefit.
So this light-skinned woman on the 20v1 show just called this dude broke and dirty for not having his locks done.
I don't like the dreads, you know?
It's okay.
The hair, I don't know if it's just... When was the last time you got your dreads done?
I just had my hair done. I just took it down, baby.
Okay, the top is giving a little, you know. I know.
These dreads are not for the little.
I get
it's
it.
A
I get
natural
it.
thing. It's called locks, not dreadlocks.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I'm not here to look handsome or fine. I'm here to look like a gentleman as a man from Earth.
There's nothing wrong with being natural, man. You gonna have a heart attack trying to appease and keep up with the system of society. I want you to make 100K a year. I want you to do your nails, have your hair done every second. Listen, man, we men, bro. And shout out to all the beings on this planet who high maintenance, get their nails manicured and everything. But it ain't nothing wrong with a natural, organic man as myself. Yeah, man, job, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the land, bro. I got no problem with grounding my feet, letting my hair go natural sometimes, man, because I think it's beautiful. I love the connection. See, a lot of people don't have a connection with their vessel, bro. Your hair is a very powerful instrument. And the power you get from your hair is not having it done, but eating the right foods and being healthy. Having a clean diet so your hair can consistently continue to grow, bro, so your locks can begin to thicken, bro, you know? And like I said, everybody got their opinion. But I don't be walking around here like, man, your hair is straight and fuzzy and furry. And it's so dead, it just fall down the side of your head. Like, it just looks so crazy. But it's cool, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I get it. Women are very spiteful. And she probably had a nigga with locks back in the day.
You are currently watching footage of a company who will be delivering.
So this light-skinned woman on the 20v1 show just called this dude. And she probably had with locks back in the day. That nigga probably did her dirty, you feel me? So this.
You are currently watching footage of a company who will be delivering sunlight during the dark. Can't believe this is actually real. So this is a company based in California, and they're gonna have satellites that will be orbiting the Earth with mirrors on it. Through these mirrors, the sun will reflect, and wherever you order the sunlight through their app, that's where you'll get it. As crazy as it sounds, they just finished their last on-Earth test where they did it with a hot air balloon. So now they're going to space, and you can apply to order sun starting in the fourth quarter of 2025. You are currently watching footage of a company who will be delivering.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ordering sun at night? What? That can't be, bro. I don't believe that one. They got an app for that. I gotta look that up.
Rap ain't where it used to be. Sales ain't selling no more. Fucking, like, motherfuckers is not buying tickets like that no more to come to them concerts. Like, you feel me? The economy fucked up. Like, what? And these people want you to hold music? This shit fucked up out here. I do rap. If you go on the DSPs like Apple Music, Spotify, all of those places, and you look at where my projects is listed under, like what genre they listed under, they all listed under hip hop and rap. I got a solid fan base. And that's the thing too, like, I won't lie, y'all. Like, that's another thing I'll tell y'all. Like, the economy is so fucked up that, like, it's so many people going out on tour in October. I gotta see if I'm even able to go out on tour in October. Like, you feel me? Or whenever we supposed to go out. Like, I gotta see, cause this shit fucked up out here. Like, everybody don't got it right now. You heard? Everybody don't got it. The world fucked up. People don't got it. I want to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, but y'all got my word. Like, when I do go out on tour, I'm going to put my tickets as low as I can for y'all. That way it's fair for y'all and fair for me. You know, fair for everybody that got it. But I'm going to put my tickets as low as I can for y'all, because I know how the economy is. Like, shit ain't the best right now. Everybody don't got it. Rap ain't where it used to be. Sales ain't selling.
Was he McDonald's? That was McDonald's. Dang.
Did you know the devil have to get permission from God before he do anything? So everything that's happening right now, God wanted to happen. Shit, I'm starting to think God and the devil is the same person. If you love us, why would you want us to suffer? It don't make sense to me unless you're the same person. The reason why we are in the Matrix right now is because we are under a dark spell. Call it the Hex. It started with this red apple. It's been so many stories about this red apple and what it really means. I'm about to tell you. Before I tell you, I want to let you know there's a reason why they call New York City the Big Apple. The spell we are under is S-E-X. This represents desires. Before this serpent came to this planet, we had a different way of reproducing. It was spiritually and it was mentally. We never needed no kind of physical contacts before desires came. If you really look at an apple that's cut in half, it kind of look like something. We call our children seeds, and don't that look like seeds? The reason why we fell from a higher state of consciousness into this ignorant state of mind called the Matrix, desires. We wanted more. Nature gave us everything, but we wanted more. And since we wanted more, the serpent came to us with the red apple, the root chakra of desires, and we started to reproduce and we became more. And we had more children. More children. Now they are saying the world is overpopulated because we wanted everything. If you can read the language, you can read everything in the Matrix. We live in a duality world. This means something else, and they show it to us all the time. They always show this fake image of Jesus pointing to the red heart. Every image pointing to the red heart. It keeps showing us these images over and over. This represents the root chakras, desires, the red apple. They're telling us our hearts has been taken over by desires. Our spirits is no longer being led by our heart. It's being led by desires. So our heart is locked away inside of the rib cage. That's why they always show this image of thorns wrapped around the heart. And this is the reason why they call New York City the Big Apple, because it's home of desires. Remember, we fell from grace because we wanted more. New York City is overpopulated. They have more. It's the Big Apple because that's where all of the desires take place. Please go watch a movie called Devil's Advocate and you will understand why they call it the Big Apple. It's a bunch of demons walking around looking like people, offering other people desires. Contracts is another form of desires. If you want to know more.
A demonic spirit descended on Beyonce in the middle of a concert. She is possessed in the middle of her performance. A spirit came from heaven to attack her in the middle of a concert, and people start running away from the place of the show to save their lives, because they are afraid that they will also be contaminated. According to those who were present at the place, the reason is simple. She would have invoked the name of the devil in vain during her various performances, reason for which she was abruptly invaded. And for other people, she would have signed pacts. But forget all that and stay focused. You should note that Beyonce has always been criticized for her devilish practices during most of her performances. Beyonce is one of the artists who shock netizens every time they go out on social networks. And even in their concerts, their rage for the devil is not veiled.
Oh, no.
Beyonce has an unconditional love for the devil. And even in most of her concerts, she is always assisted by spirits. And what do you think of Beyonce? Your answer in comment. A demonic spirit...
Let me teach you guys some Spanish. If you ever want to get yourself a little Latina woman, yeah, all you have to do is go out to them and say, hola amor, so hello, love, and just literally, this one sentence will get them in your arms. All you have to say is, yo soy basura. And she'll fall in love with you, because it basically means you are a goddess. So remember that. Yo soy basura. You're welcome. Let me teach you guys some Spanish. If you ever want
to the gods and goddesses. Revelations chapter 17 verse 4 actually predicted Kamala Harris' arrival. Even though the Bible has been plagiarized and heavily altered by the Council of Nicaea, there's still a lot of valuable gems in it. This is the outfit she wore at Biden's inauguration. It states the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations, even the unclean things of her fornication. Now the golden cup is symbology. Golden cup actually symbolized debauchery. And the color purple was the symbol of authority, alright? Purple tend to represent royalty. It also states that the cup was filled with abominations, basically. This suggests that she's deceptive. Everything displayed for your perception isn't what it appears. The world is a stage, okay? The world is a huge stage. We are arriving at the conclusion of this system, okay? There's going to be a lot of distractions that are put in place to try to elude you and actually keep you tethered to the three-dimensional matrix. None of these politicians actually have your best interest. In fact, it's going to be a day when the world is going to realize that a lot of them is not even human. I'll say allegedly for this platform. Now is the time to tap into your inner self and avoid all distractions. The world isn't ending. The patriarchal system is ending. What we are in the midst of is a terraforming process. And at this point, we're separating from 3-dimension to 5-dimension, all right? From 3D to 5D. And what's going to happen is there's going to be what's called a great separation. A lot of individuals, unfortunately, won't cross over to the 5D if they aren't vibrating in a high frequency. This is why it's important that you unplug from the matrix and realize that everything you've been shown thus far have been deceptions. No politician that was ever in office cared about you. Stop looking up to the actors and entertainers. Every large company in the world is owned by the same families. They don't view us as people, they view us as merchandise. Your primary focal point should be ascension and ensuring that you have an activated decalcified pineal gland. Your physical avatar is more advanced than you've been taught in the public school system. Decalcified pineal gland has the ability to see through dimensions. This increases psychic ability. Decalcified pineal gland gives you the ability to lucid dream as well as astral project in remote view. Herbs like Haritaki are effective for decalcifying the pineal gland. Herbs like mugwort leaf as well as blue lotus flower will help you experience things like astral projection as well as lucid dreaming. These are ways you activate your serpentine energy in order to have a Kundalini awakening. For all high quality.
When you see your skin.
Look at this.
So there's several videos going viral right now of what's supposed to be green lasers descending from the sky.
People's homes scanning the ground with that green laser.
People started paying attention after this particular video went viral. In this video you can see a plane flashing a green laser and kind of scanning the ground. This made a lot of people start questioning what the heck was going on. Where were these green lasers coming from? And then just a couple of months later, a CCTV camera captured what looks like several green laser beams of light descending from space. Needless to say, this got a lot of attention, and experts and researchers were saying that this probably came from a Chinese satellite, but no one knows.
What the f is that?
Now this is where things take a really strange turn. Just a couple of months after, there were several videos popping up all over the internet of what's supposed to be these green laser beams descending from the sky.
What in the ever-living fuck is that?
This got so much attention that it ended up on the news, and they actually found out that some of the planes scanning the ground with these green lasers were owned by a company named Randigo, but still, no one knew why they were doing this.
I was just getting home and I saw it going back and forth with a laser beam, and it scanned over me multiple times. I've never had flight radar until this happened, because I'm like, what the heck is going on? But it shows that what kind of plane it was and what type of plane. I don't know who owns it, it just says private owner.
When you put the information Casey provided into the FAA website, it comes back with this information saying it's registered to Randigo.
Little by little, people started researching about Randigo, and they found out several patterns. In one of them, you can see several pictures coming from flight radar of the plane's paths. Whatever they're doing, it's as if they're scanning something, maybe weather patterns, maybe something else. In another Reddit post, someone found out that the company owns 33 planes and 33 employees, and I don't know why, but this raised a lot of red flags.
This dude was going to crash into the house. Wait till you see the laser coming off the bottom of it. Check the radar map. He's 1,200 feet off the ground. You see that green laser coming off the bottom.
And then another Reddit user posted something like this. This plane flew over me this evening and was spraying something. Smell was awful. So I did a quick research just to double check if this plane was owned by Randigo, and guess what? It is. Strange, isn't it? What the heck is going on? It seems no one knows, but I want to know your take. What are these green lasers descending from space and from planes? What's going on?
Wow. That's crazy. That is actually crazy.
So there's several.
Heaven and hell is a state of mind.
Believe that.
Okay. And in fact, hell was added to the Bible by the Roman Catholic Church. It was in the 1600s. They added hell to the Bible. They started adding fear would give them more control over the people. So the hellfire and the brimstone and everything else. And the Nag Hammadi scripts talk about this very clearly. They talk about the fact that the Christians have been fooled into thinking and believing in this all burning hell, destruction, and God's going to destroy you and kill you and everything else. And according to them, they have the same idea I do, is that text and the way it was orchestrated is more written by the same entity that they're running from to lead them to their own demise. Unfortunately. And heaven is, is like I said, a state of mind. The mission here on earth is to learn how to bring heaven to earth. It's how to turn this, what we're living in right now. This is the mission for this current time. How do you create heaven here? That's the mission.
Yes, sir.
You going out, you working on creating heaven. You going out helping kids.
Yes, sir.
You're helping building the community.
Yes,
You're
sir.
trying to change people's minds and the way they see themselves and perceive themselves. Have respect and dignity and everything else. That's bringing heaven to earth.
Come on now, making my day, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So if you end up taking the other mindset, the religious mindset is sit back, kick your feet up, watch the world burn, because I'm getting raptured out of here anyway. The infidels can have this.
Mr. Beast committed a war crime on his YouTube channel, but the video was never posted.
No, he's getting canceled. Billy Carson be going in about that religion stuff, don't he? Sure do it.
There's this guy, he was an ex-member of the Mr. Beast team. One video that he was in, a certain challenge. The challenge being him being locked into a room as long as he can.
Oh, wait, that came out.
Yeah, but it was not that one. There was another one. The video you saw was the second try. Because the first try, one of the things they did to the person was never turn the lights off. And the guy in there, he was going insane. Like, this is dead ass legality. You cannot leave the lights on in a prison cell. That's literally like, you can't do that. He dead couldn't sleep for days. Eventually he just gave up. Mr. Beast committed a war crime on his YouTube channel, but the video was never posted.
Wow. Hey, y'all ever tried that though? Try to go to sleep with the light on? Can't do it, King. Oh, I know I can't. It gotta be dark. Dang. I really can't do that. Like, if it was the sun, probably. But these lights is artificial, so yeah, it ain't gonna work.
I'm not a healer. I just help facilitate the healing. The body is a healer. I'll be ingenuous, I'll be disingenuous, and I will be on a high horse to say that I heal the body of anything. No, you have the power. Your body heals itself. And you can do this without buying herbs from me. That's how it's not about the money. I'm a millionaire, and it's not about the money. It's showing you who you are and the capabilities that the Creator gave you. A tumor. So for instance, if you're constantly eating foods that you're not supposed to be eating, whenever you eat these foods get broken down and get delivered to the cell. When the foods get broken down and get delivered to the cells eat these foods on a micro level. Well, just like you have to defecate and go to the toilet, your cells defecate. They just don't have legs and they're floating on an interstitial fluid called lymphatic fluid, so they poop on top of them cells. Well, what's supposed to happen is the lymphatic fluid goes through the body and it picks up all of the metabolic waste from the cells and take it to lymph nodes. When it goes to the lymph nodes, you have macrophages and bacteria that breaks this food down. When you break this food down, these foods turn into acid, so they got to go through these lymph vessels, go to the kidneys, and then you urine it out through something called urea. That's what your metabolic waste break down to, potentially urea and creatinine, and then you urinate it out. I'm not a healer. I just help facilitate the healing. The body is a healer. I'll be ingenuous, I'll be disingenuous, and I will be on a high horse to say that I heal the body of anything. No, you have the power. Your body heals itself. And you can do this without buying herbs from me. That's how.
Now, I don't know if these chemtrails is or we having a dimensional portal rift. And I know y'all ready to give me some kind of scientific explanation for this. Shut up. We've been having all types of starburst events happen inside of the sky ever since 2020. I'm guessing that's when God added the update, the rainbow patch, to the server. Some people might say it's just a reflection of the sun. Well, why isn't any of the other clouds around it look like sherbet ice cream has been dumped on it? Why is it that I have personally seen big ass rainbow patches in the sky? Could this be that, solar flare that everybody was talking about?
Could this be a daytime aurora borealis? Y'all let me know in the comments though, why do y'all think that the sun is tasting a rainbow? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
I've been seeing that a lot though, like that right there. I've been seeing that a lot lately. At first we wasn't seeing this, so there's definitely some type of change up there for sure.
The United States government may have made a deal with aliens. Watch this.
The treaty stated the aliens would not interfere in our affairs and we would not interfere in theirs. We were particularly interested that they do not interfere with anything that would affect our future. We would keep their presence on Earth a secret. They would furnish us with advanced technology and would help us in our technological development. They would not make any treaty with any other Earth nation. They could abduct humans on a limited and periodic basis for the purpose of medical examination and monitoring of our development with the stipulation that the humans would not be harmed, would be returned to their point of abduction, that the humans would have no memory of the event, and that the alien nation would furnish MJ-12 with a list of all human contacts and abductees on a regularly scheduled basis. It was agreed that each nation would receive the ambassador of the other for as long as the treaty remained in force. It was further agreed that the alien nation and the United States would exchange 16 personnel each to the other with the purpose of learning each of the other. The alien guests would remain on Earth and the human guests would travel to the alien point of origin for a specified period of time, then return.
The United States government may have made a deal.
Have you seen this, or this? Everything you've been told about the single eye is a lie. It's not Lucifer or the devil like everyone thinks. It represents human consciousness. I'm gonna break it all down for you. This is called the Tree of Life. It basically shows how God's consciousness manifests down through these different spheres, which are different aspects of consciousness, and then coming to the physical world. You are a fractal of God's consciousness, a microcosm of God. Pure consciousness cannot enter a physical body, it's too powerful, so it has to filter itself down through these spheres, which are the 10 planets. You possess a body and a divine consciousness. Your thoughts and emotions are not physical, they are an aspect of your consciousness, your mind. The mind has no limitation, there is not one thing you can't think of in your imagination. This is how powerful the mind is. You can expand your physical awareness all the way to the awareness of God and know all things of the universe. In other words, your mind can expand beyond the physical plane and explore higher realms of consciousness. The triangle represents the 3 top spheres of the source of the universe on the tree. This represents human enlightenment and expanded states of consciousness. It's separate from the body. Your consciousness is not a part of the body. Illuminati is illumination of the human mind, an expansion of consciousness. Right. There is one God, one source of the universe, one consciousness. This is why this symbol is on the $1 bill. In God we trust. These hand gestures are symbolizing whether they are a physical worshipper or a higher consciousness worshipper. Have you seen this, or this? Everything you've been told.
We all used to think that was bad. That's crazy too. I used to always think that was like Illuminati, but this is higher consciousness. That's all it is. Remember them days though. Like y'all know we all been there. Come on. Don't act like you ain't used to think that. But hey, we waking up slowly but surely.
Every day for 5 minutes, I used to brush my toes and my fingernails. I use sea salt. I use tea tree oil. So you got to get tea tree oil, oregano oil, and get you some sea salt. Get you a hard bristled toothbrush, and then you put all of this stuff into a little warm foot bath. You get a hard bristled toothbrush. You soak your feet in there for about 3 minutes, and then you brush. You brush your toes, and you brush between your toes, and then you brush your nails. On top of that, I had to realize that my food was fermenting too much because the Candida albicans inside of my small intestines was built up too much because all of the sweets and stuff that I was eating. So I stopped eating fruits for a while. See that? So even though we're frugivores, if your digestive system is not working properly and then you get on fruits, you will heal after a while, but you're going to see a bunch of expectorants. All toenail fungus is a set of fungi trying to leave from the body, so it's going to leave from the extremities. You notice most people with toenail fungus get ringworms. It's the same type of parasite that we dealing with, but without these fungi, without these archaeas, without this bifidum bacteria, without the lactobacillus, we couldn't live.
Every hero needs a villain in order to be a hero, which is interesting because a lot of mythologies and movies, people don't realize that the hero and the villain actually represent the conscious and the subconscious mind, because the villain actually helps the hero unlock their full potential and power. That's why the villain is always stronger in the beginning, and the hero can't defeat the villain until he or she learns to tap into their dark side, which is the subconscious mind. And the hero's biggest problem is that they're usually such a kind-hearted person that they lack the killer instinct to actually defeat the villain. And so to compare that to real life, a lot of times our external enemies are actually the universe trying to awaken something within us internally. The challenges and adversity that we experience in life are usually the things that can trigger the most powerful levels of transformation. Every hero needs a villain.
Dang, that is so real though. Like every hero needs a villain. Anyone can be a hero without a villain. It's great.
6 toxic foods you must avoid. The last food is the worst, so make sure you watch to the end. Number 1, high fructose corn syrup. Found in almost all processed foods, from sodas to breads, this sweetener leads to blood sugar spikes, inflammation, and a higher risk of fatty liver disease due to its abnormal processing in the body. Number 2, instant noodles. They have been found to contain significant amounts of the carcinogen acrylamide. Not only has this been linked to cancer, it may also disrupt our brain and reproductive health. They are also high in sodium, which in the context of this high carbohydrate snack can increase the risk of high blood pressure and stroke. Number 3, artificial sweeteners. Substances like aspartame, found in diet sodas and sugar-free products, are linked to a range of serious health issues. You want to avoid them at all costs. Number 4, bacon and processed meats, packed with saturated fats, sodium, and preservatives like nitrites and nitrates that can form harmful carcinogenic compounds when heated. These are linked to heart disease, and eating processed meat increases your risk of prostate cancer, pancreatic cancer, and dying from all types of cancer. Number 5, margarine. A wolf hiding in sheep's clothing, margarine contains trans fats that wreak havoc in our bodies, that raise LDL cholesterol and lower HDL cholesterol. Eating trans fats is linked with an increased risk for nearly all the major chronic diseases, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. You might be shocked to learn that it increases the risk of heart disease by 21% and death from any cause by 34%.
She better not be eating no butter. Is that butter? What is she eating? That look like margarine. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I can tell.
Number 6, added sugar. Perhaps the most insidious of all, sugar is added to countless processed foods and beverages, contributing to obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other health issues. Excess sugar consumption can also lead to inflammation, which is...
Oh yeah, I heard the funniest shit ever. You know how...
No more bacon, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been eating some bacon. I've been eating some bacon lately. How about y'all? What y'all been eating on? Y'all let me know.
White people, they have their phrases. Oh yeah, they have their phrases, right? They go, get a load of this guy. That's newsflash, pal. You know what I mean? Let's hit the road. So I saw this TikTok, and this guy, he had a valid point. Yeah. He was saying, like, white people had the best lines, but there's no new ones. There hasn't been a new one in time.
They've just been using the old ones.
It's been the old ones. But they were the ones that created, like, they were setting trends that we all use. Like, they have some sick lines. They have some good-ass lines, right? Yeah. Like, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite one?
No, malarkey. That's some malarkey.
Or hit the road, pal. Wait, let's look some up. Yeah, let me be frank. Who the f is Frank? Let me be frank. Let me be frank. Let me be frank is like, let me be clear. For Pete's sake. For heaven's sake. Who's Pete? You know what I'm saying? How do you like them apples? Like, what the f? That's cold. Like, where did that come from?
What is a Toronto slang?
Newsflash, buddy. You're barking at the wrong tree. Oh, that's... You know? Like, bro, we don't have these anymore. We don't have these. Leave down in the comments what your favorite one was.
Actors who went to the extreme, part 2. To lose a third of his body weight for his role in The Machinist, where he weighed 120 pounds. Christian Bale pushed his body to extreme limits, consuming nothing but coffee, a single apple, and a can of tuna each day. His goal was to reach 100 pounds before producers had to force him to stop so that he wouldn't die. He also slept just 2 hours a night to enter the mind of an insomniac. After the drastic transformation, he then had to regain 100 pounds in 6 months to prepare for his role in Batman Begins, but had to lose 30 pounds again before filming because he'd bulked up too much. When Jamie Foxx played blind singer and songwriter Ray Charles in the 2004 biopic Ray, he was convinced to have his eyes glued shut to capture the full essence of a blind man. He wore prosthetic eyelids for nearly the entire day, suffered from frequent panic attacks, and was left alone on set several times by crew members who forgot that he couldn't see. Fox was quoted saying, "Imagine having your eyes glued shut for 14 hours a day. That's your jail sentence." Actors who went to the extreme.
14 hours a day, glued shut. Yeah, you basically blind at that point. Dang. He really went all out for that.
Isaiah chapter 45. It says in there, I will give you the treasures of darkness. So, wait a minute. Darkness, why is darkness a treasure? Darkness is melanin. I will give you the treasures of darkness. Isaiah 45.
Treasures.
The treasures of darkness. You see what I'm saying? So if you go and take the Bible and take it out of the theological context on where you was taught it, and go back and just look, you will find these passages throughout the whole Bible. You see what I'm saying? So, if Revelations is a book that explains the unveiling of your soul through different seals, different symbols, the dragon, and all these particular things, and somebody teaches you that this is some horrible thing that's going to happen in the last days physically or whatever type thing, and you were trained on it that way, then you will never get the true meaning on what it's talking about, and you will literally be afraid of it. Revelation is 99% of what's going on in your body. You got 7 seals, you got 7 chakras. You got the great dragon, where you got the kundalini energy, which is the serpent that rises up the staff of Tahuti.
Now that's the great dragon.
That's the great dragon. You got the beast, which is the number of a man. 666. You got 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, which is carbon. And carbon is the basis of melanin. Melanin is carbon. We are carbon beings. White people are...
A catfish crab? Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Now I know for a fact the Most High did not create this abominable creature. Like, what are we looking at? And it's either somebody genetically spliced this, or catfish is clapping crab cakes. We are definitely living in some strange times. Cause what I'm still trying to find out is, how did this catfish grow lobster claws? I now know somebody's gonna be in the comments talking about 2-for-1 catfish nuggets and lobster claws. Like, if I found something like this, I couldn't even release it back in nature. I would have to burn it crispy. Because I know nature has never created this abominational fish crab. Ever. I'm just saying, gang, what's really going on at the bottom of the ocean? We don't know. We don't know. But one thing that we do know is this is abnormal.
Yeah.
Y'all let me
Now look at this shit right here, y'all. Look at this cheesesteak. No steakums, all ribeye. The Poppy store could never. This is a steak chunk. This is a chunk of steak. And I'm still chewing this shit. I don't know if it's the fat. I don't know if it's gum. I don't know what the fuck it is. I was gonna say I thought I was chewing some juicy fruit, but ain't shit juicy about this shit, bro. Now look at this shit right here, y'all.
He was excited though. He was excited at first, but when you just started tuning, you realize Trash.
Hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. What can I get for you?
A chicken deluxe.
Are y'all seeing this shit? Alright, my pleasure. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, my pleasure.
Cut it out. No, they ain't got this, bro. Chick-fil-A employee working from home.
Please pull forward to the window and we'll get that right for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
The faster and faster that AI continues to, grow, the more you will start to see the job market become affected by robots.
Look at this. Look at this, y'all. That is crazy. Imagine having a job at home where you can just put this on and then you got a robot at the store doing it. That's crazy.
Now you have people with stay-at-home jobs using a robot to work for them. And the less of your presence that they would need. As y'all can see, this is somebody who's working remotely in Tokyo. The robot is doing the work for him. It looked like he using a virtual reality headset or something. And the first video y'all seen that lady, she was inside of the drive-thru at a work-from-home job taking orders. And it's only a matter of time before we start seeing every job in the job market affected like this from AI or robots. But y'all let me know though, am I tripping or is AI robots actually
in your mind? There's different regions of your mind that it needs to be explored. The ancients would map out the different archetypes in the regions of the mind to tap into those regions of the mind, and he did it through the large pantheon of gods, multiple deities that represented the one. When modern day religion came and shut it down and say pray to one God and all this kind of thing, they shut down the important mechanisms in the African brain that made him capable of tapping into advanced levels of his own reality through his own religious and spiritual systems. You see what I'm saying? And after so long of bowing down and not using these latent energies that is used based on multiple deity systems, the brain becomes atrophied or dormant. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, y'all. That is going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Took something from it. Got a little laughing. Learned something new. All that good stuff. Alright. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, good health your way. Please make sure you take care of yourself. Alright. If you are going to indulge in some bad food, make sure you go take a walk, work out, do something, man, for your health, something good for your health. All right. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.